New Jersey coffee jug is streaming right now. Words. New Jersey coffee jug is streaming right now.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the stream. I have missed you so much. NJ Coffee Junkie here. Everyone calls me NJ or Coffee for short. Welcome, 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 one and all. So, it's been a hot minute since I've seen you all last, and I apologize for that. But we're here now. We've got some big news, we got some stuff going on. So much stuff. Let me tell you, it's been a wild ride. So, I am back up here as I've been here pretty much every stream for the last, month. As I look and want to lower the volume just a tick because the music's kind of loud in my ear. So hold on, let me do music just a tinge lower. That works. Awesome. Okay. So back to it we go. So anyway, here we are. We are on the Nether Hub roof of the Joe Hills Patreon server. Like I said, we've been here pretty much for the last month or so. All my stuff is down below. And you'll notice that I am bereft of gear. I am bereft of gear. And I have a story. I have many stories about that to share with you. And the insanity of this week to share with you during tonight's stream. Hi, Space. My sweater here is so cozy. Thank you. So, I have stories. First off, I just want to move this over here just a tick. Okay, awesome. And thank the real_Perdlo for the follow while I was away. Thanks so much. I know that, a bunch of you have reached out and asked me, hey, what's going on? You haven't streamed in a while. You usually stream around, Friday or Saturday or whatever. Where you been? Uh-oh, I should probably get out at F5, huh? Hi, Elvin. Welcome to the stream. So, I'm just looking around because I hear a ghast and I'm high enough that if they find me, it's going to be a bad time. Why are they so loud? Alright. Well, in any event, so why haven't I been around? And I haven't been around because it's that time of year for Manatee and I. Manatee, for those of you who are new to the stream, he's my husband, and we volunteer for a service organization. And the last week, and I've been serious, the last week. Hey, Rowdy, welcome to the stream. Thanks for your patience, by the way. It took me a few minutes to get set up. So the last week, we've had something going on pretty much every single night. So we chatted on Thursday, and everything was cool. And then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, I had something after work or that took up a good chunk of the day. Every single day. So, I would go to work, and I obviously can't stream while I'm at work. I'd come home, I'd go to the event or whatever it is, come home, have dinner or whatever, and then pass out. It's bonkers. But, I have some good news. Couple of things. First and foremost, I'm going to come over here and show you the saucer. Because if you haven't noticed, it's significantly smaller than what it was the last time we talked. And that was basically done with... Oh, by the way, if you can hear me, if you're having any trouble, let me know. I will adjust on the fly. So, here's the saucer. You're looking at it and you're going, NJ, this is significantly smaller than last week. What the hell happened? Well, funny that. I was watching back... Oh, hi, Pell. Welcome to the stream. Do you prefer to be called Pell or Key, or do you have a nickname that you want to be referred to? That would be cool. I'd love to know that so that way I can refer to you with your preferred nickname. So what happened was I was watching back the replay and there was a part where I was saying goodbye to everybody and I looked down and I realized that, yep, my math was off. It was garbage. Most used Key. You got it. I'm going to call you Key from now on. Thank you. Um, it was garbage in that it was uneven and I had messed it up somewhere. Hi, Icy. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. How you doing? How was your week? Thanks for being here. And that goes for all of you. Thank you all so much for checking this out and taking a look at this beautiful saucer. So, I took it upon myself, knowing that my math was horrifically wrong, and knowing that I needed to fix it. I went back, I redid it, and I realized that instead of it being 30 blocks on either side, it needed to be 16. So this went from 90, whatever it was, 94, 96 blocks wide to 60. 64, I believe. I think it was 64. And I went back while I was offline. I broke the entire thing down except for the center. Tore the whole thing down. It took about 2 hours or whatever it was to break it down. I remeasured. I took my time. And I started over. But there's a little patch in the back that you see. And we're going to head down there right now. Please work, Elytra. Okay. I saved this. I saved this patch for all of you because I didn't think it was right to finish it without you all being here for it, because we've been on this journey together this entire time in building this and watching my math fails and all that other stuff. Like, you guys have been, like, all of you peeps, you have been just flippin' outstanding and, supportive, and you were right there with me. And so I felt it was not necessary, but super nice to do. Well, actually, no, it really was necessary. To not finish this without you. Now, as we're putting in these last finishing pieces, and we're going to start the mug today. We're going to start it today. Before we do, I realize I probably... You know what? I'm just going to use a chest as a thing to stand on. That's awesome. Okay, we're going to do that. Improvise and adapt. Improvise and adapt. Put the carpet down, NJ. Put the carpet down. There we go. Okay. So the saucer is done. Yay! So now that the saucer's done, you saw a little preview earlier, just now, that I have some good news. Hold on. Wrong thing. I have an emote! I have an emote. It's an amazing thing. It was designed by my buddy Moselbot, and it is hype. So if you type in NJ Cough Hype, COFF Hype, you'll see the hype emote. Now, so funny thing with that, right? Let me tell you a story. So I was watching Thomas to Space, who, if you haven't seen any of his stuff, he does this thing called Half Heart Minecraft. And so he tries to survive, like he's in survival, and but with half a heart. And that's all he gets. And that just is fascinating to me. And he also plays on Zcraft too, ZF's Patreon server. And so, in any event, he had emotes, but he's also hi Rowdy. He's also a whatchamacallit, an affiliate like me. And I said, well, wait a minute. I thought you needed X amount to get emotes. And he said, no, you start with one. And I went, well, holy heck, how can I get one? Because I have them, I just can't use them right now. And so he told me that it was possible. Yay. So he told me that it was possible, but I still couldn't figure out how to do it. And so I asked my pals in Joe's Discord, you know, what what how do you do it? And so Badger Spanner, bless her so much, she walked me through how to do it and how to fix the emotes that Moselbop had made for me and was so nice and generous in making them for me, making that one emote for me, to figure out how to shrink them down so that they would fit and be approved, or at least be eligible for approval. And they were approved almost immediately. So it was like, oh my god, this is the coolest thing ever, right? So now you can all use it, and that's awesome. I've got pink lemonade with me tonight for a change. I'm not drinking coffee because it's too late at night for me, but that's. Oh, you have to type colon first, Salem, and then that, and that should come up. I should have mentioned that. Thanks, Dorito. So I got another story for you, because I'm full of stories tonight, and I'll probably share this at least once or twice over the course of the evening. See that rainbow over there? See that rainbow? Right, right there. Past that rainbow, past that rainbow is our gold farm. And Space knows this story because they were with me online when the shenanigans went down. Well, not online on the server, but online in general. Well, after I tore this all down and was about to start rebuilding, I was in the middle of rebuilding it, and I said, I need to go to the gold farm because it's the fastest way I can mend all my tools. So I headed up there, and the first round of mending went fine. The second, not so much. The way our gold farm is designed, you basically open one of the trapdoors, you fire a trident through. That irritates the pigmen so that they come over and then they get entity crammed and then yay XP. That's how it was explained to me. I've seen it enough times in plenty of Minecraft episodes where this happens. Well, the rocket scientist that I am, I opened the wrong trapdoor, and I didn't close it in time, right? I didn't close it in time. So the next thing I know, I'm on fire within the pen that was built for us to stand in to get the XP. I'm on fire, right? And then a pigman comes up and thwacks me in the face, and I die. And I yelled. Like, the gasp that Joe had yesterday when he died on stream to the pillagers or whatever? That was me. Apparently a ghast had spawned somehow and shot me in the face, which is what set me on fire. And then hilarity ensued when the pigmen came and just took the rest of me out. And so I'm just going, well, this kinda sucks. So I'm like, okay, I'll just go back up. I'll just go back up and get my stuff. So I go back up. And I'm laughing because I'm so just, I go back up to get my stuff. And I try to reach for some of it that's under the minecart. And I misclicked And I put myself in the minecart and I died again. I died twice. And I'm cursing and I'm grumbling and I'm begging, like, is there anybody on the server right now? Is there anybody on the server right now? Help! I'm a derp. I died twice. I don't want to lose my elytra because the person we buy our elytras from is currently on hiatus from the server. So we're just going, "Oh my god." I'm going, "Oh my god." So I run back up to get whatever stuff I can. I pick up a pair of pants, I pick something else up, and I see that there's one thing. I misclick. I'm back in the minecart. I died again. I died again. Third time's a charm. And I'm just in it to win it at this point. I'm just going, this is bad. This is bad. And I'm a glutton for punishment. And I'm like red. I'm like bull red. I'm laughing about it now because it's really funny, but and Space is saying, that I shouldn't have had to open the trapdoor, but I didn't know that because I don't use the gold farm, so I just assume that's what you do. Hi, Rowboat. Welcome to the stream. I'm talking about my derpness and how I died 3 times in our gold farm in a row. Oh wait, no, but there's more. There's more. I went back up a 4th time. I went back up one more time to see if there was any way I could salvage any of my stuff. And I misclicked again somehow, and I died again. 4 times. 4 flippin' times. And I said, okay, I'm going to go back up one more time. I'm going to see what the heck I can get my hands on, if I remember right. I was able to recoup my espresso shot bow. And that was all I got. I lost everything else. My elytra, my armor, my tools, everything was gone. And I went, and I sat there and I'm just going, well, that sucks. And I said, okay. After I got over myself, I came close, but I didn't cry. And I'm standing here telling a story, I hope you don't mind. But I didn't cry. I realized I had a spare set of armor, like a spare set of diamond armor that I'd purchased. Threw that on, bought Vin Shoken out of all of her mending books, and I went to the Skelly farm to build up enough XP to get all my tools upgraded and everything else. My server mate told me that there were elytras in Did You Die boxes at the Parthenon. So I went to the Parthenon. I got myself a new elytra. I put mending and unbreaking on it. I basically had, repaired everything. And then I get a message. And the message basically said, I went to the gold farm. I think this is your stuff in the hoppers. I think this is your stuff. And I was told that there was a chest and some signs for me. And the signs here say, I was here to see the beauty of a giant circle in the void that was built to sell refreshments and bring us joy. So now at midnight, I leave this wrecked place. I give my blessing to this newly opened shop and wish you all good business and success. You know who I am. Armor and shovel I found at the gold farm. And so I open this up. My boots, my pants, and my helmet. All recovered. And my coffee scoop. They were all recovered. The rest of it, the hoppers ate. It was very kind, Rowboat. It was very kind. And if you give me a second, I will attempt... I believe it was Sky that found it. But if you give me a second, I will actually pull up the conversation. Because we actually have a special, a special channel just for this Discord. Not through this Discord, for this server. Give me 1 second, because there was a lot of chatter. There was a lot of chatter over the last couple of days because of this whole Kerchunka. That was Wind. So, when Asla found this for me, they recovered my stuff, which I'm exceedingly grateful for. It is a lovely poem, and I'm not taking the signs down yet. I want to take screenshots of them. They couldn't find it. It probably all got stuck underneath the minecart and despawned. Because I couldn't reach under the minecart. But, like I said, everything was taken care of. And then, when I came to the saucer to make sure that it had buttons and everything, because I didn't want pigmen, I saw this. This barrel just sitting here in the middle. And I opened it, and whoever this is, they left me a set of tools to use. And I think that is, the sweetest thing. And it just really goes to show, because nobody has claimed ownership of, or, at least taken credit for, nobody's taken credit for dropping this off for me. And if you're watching right now and this is your doing, oop, what did I do? I pressed the wrong button. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Not that. Thank you. I owe you one. And I hope to repay the favor someday. So I can't exactly take this with me because my hands are full, so I should probably go ahead and get dressed. Because pants are important. And I'm just going to break this and take it with me. Now the tools that I've already, purchased and upgraded, I have those on me, and they've been named. Does a blast furnace eat diamond things in elytra? I'm not sure, but you know what? We have a little bit of time before I start the mug. So, let's go find out. It's a bit of a walk, which is why I prefer using rockets to get over there. So, here's the blast furnace. Oh! Are you seeing what I'm seeing? You guys, that's my sword! That's my sword! Oh my god! Oh my god, the trident didn't die! Oh my god, Space, you are the real MVP! Oh my... Oh my god, I'm speechless! Holy crap! Are you seeing this? It's my stuff! my gosh! Okay, so everybody's definitely has to use that new emote right now. Like, right now. Because, holy hell! I'm like, I got literal tears right now. I thought all of that stuff was... Even my shield! Oh my god! Holy hell! My arrows, too! I lost my arrows, too! Oh my god! Oh my god! I can't even right now! I can't odd either! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, I really hope some of you clip this. Oh, sweet Jesus. Oh. I can just imagine what Manatee's thinking in the other room right now because I see the office door is open because we haven't finished setting the office up yet, but oh my god! Like, holy crap! All of my stuff and it didn't despawn and that just, oh my god. I can't right now. Can someone other than Space do the honor of a key smash for me, please? Because I can't do it right now. I'm climbing the ladder. Oh, pal. Oh, Key. Key. I'm going to call you Key. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, and Icy. Icy's. Oh, hold on. Whoa. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Loud. Let's see. Ambient environment. Oh, that didn't work. Is it blocks? No. Is it hostile creatures? No. Is it players? No. No, that's not it. You know what? We're just gonna do that for a minute. Oh dear, okay. But you're on mobile and can't. That's okay. I'm sure you'll do it tomorrow. Alright, so that was really loud and I apologize. Wind, had gone ahead and replaced the trident for me. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the gold farm trident and I'm gonna put it in the maintenance chest. Oh my god, I can't breathe. I seriously can't breathe right now. I don't know I don't know how to feel. I seriously don't know how to feel. Like I'm like sobbing a little bit. I'm such a weenie and I don't care. Oh dear. Oh, holy Hannah. Good grief. Okay. So let's head back down, shall we? Oh, hold on. Hold on. I gotta be responsible. Close the trapdoor. Oh my god, I'm gonna fall over. Holy hell. I'm like speechless. I should probably turn the music back on. That would be good. Not oh, not that. Good lord. Options, music and sounds. We'll turn it up to like 14. That's fine. Let me know if it's a little too loud. Yes, space with the big brain, that's for sure. So that means you got the brain cell. You got our brain cell tonight. Okay, so oh dear. Okay, so I already have my shield. I called it the barista's apron. Oh dear. Okay. What's gonna stay behind while I go get this squared away? I'll leave the raw cod, that's fine. I'll take this. And I'll take that. And I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come back for this. Oh, that's good enough. That's fine. Alright. The gold farm is very rude. Okay, Key. Have fun. We'll see you when you get back. Hugs to the kiddos. Icy says, speaking of brain cells, I gotta ask which one of my friends has it right now. Yeah, there's usually somebody, borrowing it, running around. We usually, I think Dane usually borrows ours. But he's been nice and he gives it back from time to time when he doesn't need it. Okay, so I'm gonna take the arrows out. Actually, no, hold on. I have a crappy iron sword and an even crappier stone sword. Why do I have these things? This is supposed to be... This is supposed to be back at my base. This was a gift from Vin. I have chest plates aplenty. Okay, so hold on. Here's what we're gonna do, my peeps. Here's what we're gonna do. We are going to take these mostly untouched diamond chest plates, because I already have a backup one. I can always use the swords. And these things were a gift, so I'm not going to touch those. Let's see. I'm going to take the extra elytra. I don't know why I have a power 1 bow, but sure. That's my espresso shot bow. That's staying with me. And I think what I might want... yeah, I'm gonna take those. And... wow, I can't... I'm just like... I'm in shock right now. And I'm gonna take this book. That book, because I don't need them. I'm gonna take this. And I'll take the iron stuff too. I'm gonna put all this away, right? Follow me here. And we're gonna take a very quick field trip. We're gonna take a field trip to the Parthenon. And we're gonna drop off some of this stuff. As much as I want a second elytra, which would be nice. New players and players who, like me, who kind of bit the big one, they need it more than me. And I don't need all this gear. And I know that my stuff is still at... I know that some of the concrete and everything is at the gold farm, and I will go get it in a second, and then we'll start the mug. But I'm still trying to catch my breath, and I am a firm believer of when people do something nice for you, that's a lot of positive energy that they are putting into the world for your benefit. And as a human being, I absolutely wholeheartedly believe that when there is positive energy put towards you, the right thing to do is to figure out how to pay it forward and to keep that positive energy momentum going. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to remember which way the Parthenon is from here. I think it's this way. Around the lighthouse. Oh, it would help if I wasn't under a roof, right? Oops. There we go. Okay. So, I think it's around Mel's base. It's over this way. Yeah, there it is. Okay. So, you and I, together collectively, we're gonna, as a group, we're doing this right now, doing it live. Kojiro! Our hero, how are you, my dear? You missed a whopper of a story, my friend. I was just saying that I died in our gold farm. Not once, not twice, but 4 separate times, right? And in doing so, um, yeah, it was awful. The first time was because I opened one of the trapdoors and then got shot in the face by a ghast that I didn't see coming, and then a pigman got into the space and then like slapped me with its sword and murdered me, and it was awful. And then I died the following 3 times because I misclicked and fell into the minecart trying to retrieve my stuff. And I got really sad about it, and I got really frustrated about it. And I said, well, this kind of sucks. And I went and I got all new gear, and I enchanted all new gear and everything. And then one of my server mates found some of my stuff, and they dropped it off to me in this beautiful chest with this lovely poem and everything. And then, um, we were over by, oh, you know what? Hold on. Let's take this, let's take this blue carpet and, actually, you know what? No, we'll leave the shield. What did I put in here? Okay, this is all the enchanted iron gear, and then I left more of the gear here. Wait, where did I put... Oh, I put the elytra in the Did You Die box. Yeah, so Space told me a trick about what happens when people die in the gold farm that I didn't know about. And in turn, they helped me recover all of my stuff. Like my elytra, which I'm wearing right... I'm actually wearing the spare right now, the second one, but that's okay. My pants, my shovel, helmet, pants, and boots were recovered by Winazla, but everything else Space showed me, and you just missed the whole, like, squealing and crying and everything else. And so, you know, it wouldn't have been right for me to keep the second elytra, because I had taken it from the Did You Die box, even though I've already upgraded it and, like, put enchantments on it and stuff. So I brought it back to the Did You Die box, because if somebody else was in my situation, I would want to make sure that they had what they needed and that they were able to replace what they lost. And I also dropped off a bunch of extra gear that I didn't need. That's enchanted too, so that if new players want it, they can take it. The tools and stuff, I want all the tools that I've upgraded and everything else offline. I'm keeping, um, just because, knowing my luck, they'll come in handy. But I've dropped off basically everything else for new players to get their start. So if I sound a little sniffly, it's because I'm still a little choked up by Space's brilliance of the brain cell. And now, hold on, I gotta think, what am I doing? Oh, that's right, I'm heading back up to the gold farm because I had plunked a whole bunch of stuff in the blast furnace chest to make room for the stuff that, well, that was, whoa, 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 hold on. Oops. um, for this server, yes, the whitelist is closed. For the server that everybody else is playing on right now, it's wide open, far as I know. And there are a lot of you on it. But I wanted to make sure that I finished this, so. And no, I'm not taking the nuggets. I'm just taking what I left in here. But yeah, so all the stuff got stuck in here, including the gold farm trident and everything else. And I just was like, oh my god. It was bonkers, and I had no idea. And by the way, I think the ghasts are all the way up there. That's got to be where they're coming from. Yes, space. Yeah, so a thing about this server, like I said, this is the original Joe Hill's Patreon Minecraft server. This is Java. And he closed it when season 6 closed. And because we were getting so many new people to join his Patreon, which is awesome. Love having new people. Yeah, no, the whitelist is closed for Sixfinity. He said that. But he started a new realm for everybody to play on. And that's where the majority of all the players that, you would normally see on here, that's where they went. They went to go play on the other one for now because it's new and we're basically building a new realm from scratch, and it's awesome. I have a little crappy hut there, but I wanted to finish this before I do anything over there. That's a little bit bigger. Sevenless. I like it. I like it. Um, I'll mention it. Okay. Where do we start? Okay, so we have all this white concrete. Yeah, the new realm is great. That's the best part. Now, here's the problem that I realize I'm going to have, and think I think what's going to end up happening is I'm going to have to take out all this carpet and start building the mug that way. Because I can't really place anything on... Actually, oh, what? Oh. Yeah, but you see, you can't... Oh, hold on. We can do that. Okay. We're going to do that. Let's do it. All right. Okay. So here's what we're going to do, my friends. We're going to basically come about here, and we're going to just follow the outline. I want to just look at this for a split second. I want to look at this. Because I don't know how many of you have had tea or coffee or anything from a traditional saucer, right? But this here, this is where the cup sits. And it's usually lower than the actual, it's lower than the saucer, or else, the cup would, slide around and stuff. And that dip kind of keeps it in place. And I think with this, I think that's kind of what we're going to see here by the time I'm done, because this is going to be a nice seal. Because you see how here, see how it's butted up right against that? That's the look I'm going for right now. I want it to be closed off. Alright, what do we do? Oh, okay, I see. Come on, this way. So yeah. Oh, Space, if you could do me a favor and kind of throw out some of, my social media details and stuff, that would be awesome. Because I realize we've been going for 45 minutes and I haven't really mentioned any of it. Oh, and for those of you who have been watching on the VOD or YouTube and, well, like, this is past me to you, future you, welcome and thank you so much. I usually try to mention that in the beginning too, but oops. I got caught up telling stories. I got caught up telling stories as always. Oh, hold on. That's not a good place for that. Alright, so yeah, and by the way, the new realm that we're playing on is great. But I guess for me, it's a little intimidating starting from scratch, and I think that's why I never really play on my single player anymore. Because it's, it's more fun to play with all of you. Thanks, Dorito. And two, it's It's intimidating to start from scratch when you don't have access to all the resources. You kind of get spoiled in a way. Awesome. And hey, Icy, if you ever feel up to it, you're more than welcome to join the Discord, the cafe on Discord. Feel free. Thanks, Space. You're the best. You are the real MVP. You are the real MVP. Awesome. Thank you, Space. Okay, so basically what I'm doing here, I am just kind of going around a little bit and following the outline. And what's probably going to happen, let's see, I'm going to just take this out. Yeah, I think for all of us it is a little bit. I picked a forest biome to live in because I love the forest. I mean, even, playing Magic the Gathering as a teenager, I would always play a green deck because I love forests and those kind of creatures and the whatnot. But, yeah. Am I going to be able to get out? I am not. Okay. That's a problem. That's a big problem. Okay. That's going to be interesting. Fern just got home from a movie before I got the kiddo to bed. Oops, busted. Oh dear. Oh dear. That's not good. Neither is me being stuck. Okay, hold on. I am stuck, peeps. Hold on. Now we know this is going to be... Alright, so because this is smaller, this I think... That's fine. I was expecting that. But I couldn't wait. Because I waited yesterday and I fell asleep and... Yeah, it's fine. I usually try not to stream when he does, but sometimes there's no choice in the matter. I really did want to try and start getting this done. So there's probably going to be a door here for the mug. Or the door will be like right up here. But I need to fill this in so that I don't fall in. And I'm not sure if I want to. Okay, pal, have fun. Space says that we make an M sandwich based on our claimed locations. Yeah, that's right. She's in between us, if I remember right. Bye, Key. Have a good night. But I haven't been over to any of your bases yet because I'm still trying to figure out my life right now. Now, if I want to do this and set this up like a traditional coffee shop, this is the saucer. This is the plate. So this can't do. This won't do. So I need to keep a couple of things in mind. Number one, I need to keep in mind that if I'm going to have merchandise in here at all, I can't use I can't really use carpet or anything like that because I'm not going to be able to stack anything. I could use birch or something like that, but similar to the cappuccino mug or the pumpkin spice latte mug, I think oak or dark oak. I think just dark oak blocks. Well, actually, no, because this. No, 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 no. Hold on. Hold that up. So, because we need the base of the cup. So, if we do this and then have people hop into the cup, we need the base of the cup over the saucer. So this all needs to be filled in with white concrete because this is the bottom of the cup, right? So we're just going to fill this in real quick. And then this way, it's going to be a flat surface and we're not going to run the risk of my butt getting stuck. Because knowing me, that's going to happen. And I'm not about that life today. I already had it happen once. That's fine. But so I'm going to be doing this for a few minutes. So while I'm doing that, I'm going to tell you about a couple of things. Number one, um, for those of you who um, are hard of hearing or for any reason have sound issues and you need closed captioning or want closed captioning, that is available to you on the right hand side of the stream. You should see a CC on the screen and then click on that and it'll provide closed captioning for you. Now, if you're watching this on the replay on my YouTube channel, I also have closed captioning on all of my replays and videos. You can find that at the bottom by on the other side of the play button. There, you should see a little CC, and then that should do it. So that's there. That's there for you as well. Another thing is that we have channel points. They're called coffee beans. And right now I have two different options available. You can either highlight a message so that I can see it easier if you're trying to get my attention, or you could spend, I think, 1,000 coffee beans and you can ask me a coffee related question. And to be quite honest, with all of the good luck that we've had this evening, if you redeem those coffee points tonight, then I am up for you to ask me pretty much any question you want. Nothing religious, nothing political, of course, but you can ask me something that's not coffee related instead. Hey, Perdlo, welcome to the stream, and thanks for the follow yesterday. I really appreciate it. How are you doing tonight? I was just telling everybody about my coffee points, and that if you redeem 1,000 of them tonight, I'm going to answer a question that is or is not coffee related, depending on what you want to ask, as long as it's not religious or political. Because none of us have the energy for that right now. So feel free to do that. I also have closed captioning, and I have a new emote that Thomas to Space. Poop. Oops. That Thomas to Space and Badger Spanner helped me with figuring out, because as an affiliate, I'm allowed an emote, and one was made for me by Moselbop. That's what we call him. His name is CJ. We call him Moselbop. Well, Skiz does, and Impulse does. So we all call him Moselbop. And he drew that for me. He made that for me, and so I'm honored to use that. And I'll probably call on him again. Oh shoot, I should probably go restock my. Yeah, I'm gonna go get more concrete. This is gonna be fun. Um, but yeah, so that emote is there. All you have to do is type in colon NJ, and it should come up. Like NJ cough hype or something like that. They abbreviated it funny, but whatever. It's fine. It works. It tracks. It's fine. I don't know why I have wheat in my pocket, but that's okay. Oh, thanks for the host, Perlo. I appreciate that. That's very sweet of you to do. Thanks. Let's see. Which one's my food box? Okay. Kojiro spent 1,000 coffee points and asks, what is the velocity of an unladen swallow? Is it an African swallow or a European swallow? If I remember the joke right. Now, if I was my friend, Dr. Ninja, yes, that's his nickname, seriously, he would actually break out a pen and paper and try to calculate it. Because he's pretty funny like that. But go figure. And yeah, Perdlo, so Minecon Festival, whatever they're calling it, being canceled, not necessarily canceled, but postponed. Not gonna lie, heartbroken. I was ready with, my dialing fingers were ready, or like my clicking, my thumb, or whatever, was all ready to go. Manatee and I had spoken about Um, we had talked about going, and we were all set to do so. We were going to request, the extra day off or whatever. And yeah, this. And honestly, uh, the organizers made the right call. And yeah, Kajiro, we were gonna buy tickets too, and we were looking forward to meeting Impulse and Skiz and seeing Joe again and the whatnot. And that just was not meant to be. And honestly, like I was about to say, um, the organizers made the right call. Um, um, Hold on, I'm gonna stop what I'm doing for a second because I want to get serious here. Honestly, with all due respect, this COVID-19 or whatever it's called is no joke. I was reading today that there are cases in over 70 countries already. And there are uh, there are two currently within driving distance of where I live. A reasonable driving distance. And more that aren't that far away either. And all I'm going to ask is that every and any warning, precaution, directive, whatever, from any medical professional, you follow to the letter. Lysol your stuff, wash your damn hands, keep yourself and your family protected. And your friends too. Keep those around you protected. A lot of people, not a lot, but I was reading today that about like 40-50% are starting to recover, and that's great. But this is still something we don't know a lot about. And because we don't know a lot about it, we can't take chances. So just do yourselves a favor. Wash your hands, hand sanitizer, sanitize your stuff. Be careful when you cough. And if you're not feeling well, take care of yourself. That's all I'm going to ask you to do, okay? So please make sure you do that. All right. With that, I'm going to get back to building. Um, Space redeemed 1,000 coffee points and asks, who is your favorite cartoon character? That's a really good question because I have loved so many cartoons over the years. As I noticed that Kojiro says, it's only really worrisome for elderly, young people, people with weak immune systems. Most people that have gotten it have gotten better. Um, that's true. In my case, I have my dad who's elderly. I have three very young nieces that are under the age of 12. Um, my coworkers have kids. Well, like one of my coworkers has kids um, that are still pretty young. Um, we have elderly parents. So I already talked to my dad over text today, and I said to him, if you need to go to X hospital for anything, I don't want you going there. I don't want you anywhere near it because I think he would have a really bad time with it. And for me personally, I know that my immune system is kind of trash. I get sinus infections and stuff all the time. So I would prefer to just make sure to honor the precautions so that I don't get sick. Because I know that I would have a I would have a really nasty time with it. And I don't need that negativity in my life. Um I mean right sugar. I mean right now my dad is under the weather. And he basically told me, as much as I would love to see you, um, I can't let you near me right now because I'm sick. And I just went, oof, okay. Now I just realized that I'm putting this stuff down, and I did not, in my haste to get started on this, I did not grab buttons, which was a very big mistake. So I'm gonna switch out some concrete for some buttons and start um, buttoning this down a little bit just so that we don't have ghast spawn, because I don't need that. I don't need that negativity in my life either. So we're just gonna go to town here and just start placing them randomly, willy-nilly, and I'll fill the rest in later. Alright, there we go. Let's start doing that. I have no idea what that ticking is, by the way. It's probably just me clicking on the buttons that I'm already stepping on. Dorito says, even if you have a pretty good immune system, you could still carry it to someone who won't easily recover. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, in my office, oh my god, everybody gets sick. Every time one of us gets sick, my boss's wife will walk around with a bucket of Lysol wipes. Yes, all the buttons. Hi, Yergi. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. I'm glad to see you. How are you doing today? I hope you're well. Thanks for coming by. Um, but yeah, so she walks around and she has this big old bucket of Lysol wipes or whatever it is, whatever we have on hand, and she'll just start passing them out and just like, all right, wipe your desk, wipe your phone, wipe your this, like wipe your mouse, wipe your keyboard, all of it. Like, she doesn't play. She doesn't mess around when it comes to that kind of stuff. Oh, okay, I need even more buttons. I'm gonna grab, I think, 4 more stacks. Now, obviously, I'm gonna, I have no idea what you just said, Space. But yeah, obviously I'm gonna switch some of this out. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Oh, okay, I see. Now, as I fill this in, I'm gonna take the buttons out, of course, because this is gonna be hollow on the inside, to make room for the interior decorating. But I have to build the outer structure first. So while I'm putting buttons down across the whole thing, um, those will start getting those will start coming out as the mug starts to take shape. And I have the general idea of what the mug looks like. I have the inspiration for it. I want to say I posted it in my Discord, which, by the way, if anyone wants to join it, it's open to everybody, so please feel free. The more the merrier. Key says, I'm back for a moment. Fern says hi. Well, tell them I said hi too. I hope they're well. You want to see if your guess is correct in terms of how many buttons I've gone through? Because it's pretty much going to be like 8 stacks. There's no way I used 8 stacks of buttons already. What the heck? Oh my gosh. Oh, hello Fern. Welcome to the stream, and thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it very, very much. Let's play put down buttons everywhere. No character. I say hi myself. I say hi myself. Thank you. Well, thank you. Welcome, welcome. Nice to see you. Alright, so... Yeah, the buttons are to prevent ghast spawning because, I'll show you in just a second. So, I think this is the first time you've ever been on a stream of mine, so let me show you around a little bit here. This is the oh, I have to finish that in there too. I will in a second. But this is the Joe Hill's Patreon server. I've been a patron of his since last April, but I've been on the server since last June. Um, Yurgi says, can you imagine if Mojang made it so mobs could spawn in transparent blocks? I could imagine it, but I don't want to, because that would be a bad time. Let's not go there, because that's nightmare fuel in my opinion, because I run a glass shop. Could you imagine a gas spawning in my glass shop? Oh my god, no. Just no. Um, so we are technically on the Nether Hub roof. And Silver, I see your question. I'll answer it in just a second. So this was blown to smithereens by our demiurge, which is Joe when he feels like being cheeky. And he blew this all up. Key says that they thought this was Zedcraft. No, it's not Zedcraft. I am a patron of his too, but not at a level where I can be on the server just yet. I mean, someday I'd love that, but right now it's not in the cards for me. Um, but I still support him nevertheless. So yeah, so this was after Joe was demised on season 6, and he blew everything sky high and had just a lot of fun with it, and basically said, well, it's free real estate. And I knew what he meant, but I just couldn't figure out how to get up here. And so let me see if I can show it to you a little bit. Actually, you know what? Let's take a trip. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. Nope, this is fine. This is fine. Yeah, that's okay. Just a little bit of face smashing. It's fine. Um, so yeah. Um, this is what Sixie and Vin Space, I think, did this. They started this beautiful design in here with pink wool and concrete powder and stuff, and it's gorgeous. I mean, it's just like chef's kiss good. Um, but that doesn't surprise me because everyone on this server, um, they're just flipping outstanding. Um, so they set this up so that we could come up here and start building, and I was asked to build another coffee shop up here because I'm the resident barista. Yeah, it is, isn't it? It's gorgeous down there. So I said, well, I'm gonna build a cappuccino mug on a saucer, like a traditional saucer, and I actually have one in the house. And you know what a cappuccino mug is? It's one of those. It's kind of shorter and squat, and it has a very wide mouth. That's the kind of mug I'm going to make. So this um this um saucer is, I believe, 64 yeah, it's 64 blocks wide. It used to be 96, but my math was off, so I fixed it. And then this center here, this is going to be the actual mug itself. There's a space in the middle because um, the way that a mug sits, it kind of takes up. It should technically take up the space, but I wanted there to be that separation so that you can see where the mug starts and where the plate ends and where the mug starts. There are quartz slabs, as you can see right here underneath. That is for the center of the saucer, and it's lower. Like you can kind of see over. Hold on, maybe over this way you can get a better angle. Okay, yeah. See, see like right under there, right where the crosshairs are? That's where, um, that's where the main part of the plate sits. So the saucer here, um, the saucer center is here, but then the concrete that juts out is above it. It's higher than that, so that it represents the dip. because just like with a traditional coffee plate, a traditional saucer, there's that circle in the center, and that's where the cup sits, and it sits flush. Well, it's supposed to sit flush anyway. And that's basically what I'm attempting to recreate here, is that flush look with the plate, even though it's one block wide all the way around, and that's just to show and signify where the mug ends and where the plate begins. Ideally, I would like to replace all these buttons with with white carpet. But right now we only really have one white sheep, and that one white sheep can only eat so much grass. So I do have some white concrete that I took from the farm on me, but I'm going to need a hell of a lot more if I'm going to get anywhere. Because I'm pretty sure I'm going to need 2 double chests full, and that poor sheep is going to work itself to death otherwise, and it's going to take a little while. Now, if everybody's off on the other server, it'll be easier because nobody's going to need the wool, but still, it's not going to be an overnight thing. So in the meantime, for now, I'm just placing these blocks and getting the base of the mug down, and then it'll be gravy after that, because then we can just go around. Now, I did want to make sure that I answered Salem's question, which is, would I rather deal with 50 ghasts or 75 blazes? Honestly, I would probably want to deal with 75 blazes, because I have to redeem myself from what happened in episode 140 on Joe Hill's season 6. He came to this realm in a coffee-fueled fever dream, and I've brought it up a few times over the last couple of months since I started streaming. But this is specifically in reference to your question. He actually spawned a bunch of blazes who essentially they essentially melted our faces inside out, and we were on fire many, many, many times. And I think I would want to go up against the blazes just so that I could have that revenge, because when that happened, I was still relatively new to the server, and while not necessarily new to Minecraft, I could still classify myself and felt comfortable classifying myself as a flat-out noob. I mean, total noob. And that being a noob is not something to be ashamed of, because we've all been there. We've all been there. Like now, I need to go back in and I need to figure out how to get out of here, because that's not going to work, because I've now put myself in a lot. Poo. Alright, you know what? I don't know which way to go. Oh, I'm in. Thanks, Purd. Alright, hold on. Derp. Ah! Oh my gosh. Thank you. Oh dear. We're making good use of that brain cell tonight, let me tell you. But seriously though, what would I do without you? What would I do without you, peeps? You're the best around. Something, 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 something. I know the words, but I don't want to get demonetized. But I appreciate you. Thank you so very much. I got out of the hole. Another minute and I would have started singing Alice in Chains. Which I technically could have, because I did fly. Oh, I'm corny, and I'm not. I'm only mildly embarrassed about it. It's fine. I still haven't figured out what is better ASMR, if it's breaking bamboo or if it's button placement, because I find both to be massively soothing. And the last couple of days, because of everything I had going on, have been so inherently stressful. And not necessarily a bad stress, I want to point out. None of it's been a bad stress. Fern says I have to get a bit of sleep. Really enjoyed these few minutes. I hope you can catch the next stream. I hope so too, Fern. I'd really appreciate that. That would be great. I normally attempt to stream Fridays, Sunday mornings, and Tuesdays, usually around 9 p.m. EST. Like today was a little after 9, but I hadn't streamed in so long. I just wanted to do it. But yeah, feel free to follow me on Twitter, because that's usually when I post when I stream. And Space, could you like post the social media stuff again so Fern can see it real quick? That would be great. Um, but yeah, I'm on Discord. I'm on Twitter. I have YouTube. If you ever miss a stream or you want to watch any of the previous ones, I have a YouTube channel that posts all of them. I usually post everything within uh, usually 24 to 36 hours after. All right, let me here. There we go. Because if I could spell it right, there it goes. Okay, yeah. So follow me there, and that's usually when I post all my stuff. Um, so there's that. Okay, so we have a sea of buttons. I feel like I'm hosting a Taylor convention because I see nothing but buttons. And yes, that was a really bad joke, and I am not embarrassed about it. Thank you, Space. Okay, so I realize I'm carrying a lot of gear that I don't need on me right now. So we're going to go to my lovely transporter, which was a gift from one of my server mates after I had a very, very unfortunate incident a while back. Like they hooked me up and made sure that I was, A-okay and that I had stuff. And so out of respect, I never changed the name. So shall always be, it shall always be that. Okay, Key. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you. Hope you can catch the next one. I don't need the bones. Don't need the arrows. I can consolidate. I don't need the raw cod. Uh, the cookie I'll leave. This I need. All this I need. Let's see. The sticks. So this is my travel mug. Um, almost all of my boxes do have coffee related puns. Like, okay, so this isn't my box. This is somebody else's box. It just ended up staying with me. This is the dirty box. It has like dirt and cookies in it. But that's my coffee bean. That's where I keep all my food. Then there's the light roast box that has all of my light sources and my rockets. I showed you that one already. That's my pumpkin spice latte. That has just a lot of usually ores and stuff, but there's some other odds and ends in here for whatever reason. There's the French press. That's my brewing box. That's where I keep all of my brewing supplies. There's the travel mug that has all of my wood. There's the coffee mug that just has random hodgepodge of stuff. And then this shulker is yet to be named. I have not decided what I plan on naming this shulker box. I have no idea just yet. So I need to think of a good coffee related name. So if any of you happen to have any good coffee puns, I'm all eyes. I will happily take them. And then this is my box of Joe. This actually has future coffee in it. It just has all water bottles in it. The French vanilla. Ooh. I like that. I'm gonna hold on to that for a sec. That's a good shout. All right. So we have to figure out how big this mug is going to be because with a traditional cappuccino mug, the handle's going to be out to here. it's going to be gigantic. So we know that we're going to have to go up at least one level all the way around, if not 2 or 3, to compensate for the fact that as the mug juts out and gets wider, it's going to be super wide. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, like maybe 12 blocks wide. Because it's a short and squat mug. So as we go through this, we're gonna mess around with the different things. We're gonna mess around with the dimensions as we go. And oh, poo. Did it fall in there? Okay, no. Boop. All right, so let's begin with the second level. And I have to remember that as it's the second level, to make sure that it's a solid coffee cup, that it's like this. It's not just an all the way around kind of thing. So it's all interconnected, you know what I mean? I also have to remember not to break the buttons. Well, break the buttons, but not break the concrete. Although at this stage, it'll be really easy to replace if I boo-boo. Roasty boy. Hmm. There are a whole bunch of different options at our disposal. I don't know about Roasty Boy, though. I'm not feeling that one all that much. Unless there's some sort of weird joke. And yes, I know it seems counterproductive to take the buttons that I just plunked down out, but that's how we're going to get where we need to be. Ah, biscuits. Come back here. At least, you know, in keeping this all separate, it's allowing me to be able to fix things without having to use my elytra or anything else like I had to do before. And I think that's a small blessing in disguise. Now, like I said, I'm hoping that over the next couple of weeks as I continue to work on this, and not to worry, you know, for those of you who are on the new server, the new realm, whatever, I do pop in there from time to time, and I'm actually helping with a couple of different things. I'm just a little frustrated with the fact that where I picked my base, my starter base, which is eventually going to become my base, I went digging for diamonds a couple of days ago, and I kid you not, I dug in 4 directions at level 11. And do I need to tell you that I built my base over a god darn lava lake? Like 11, 12, and 13, all 3 levels, lava. Lava as far as the eye could see. And not a single diamond to be found anywhere. And I just went, you have got to be kidding me. Of course I would pick the lava lake to build my base. Because I like to go mining under my base because it's easy, it's simple, and I don't get lost. I also chose my base on a biome in a location that is surrounded by caves. So many So many caves, all unlit, because I haven't been through there yet. And I'm just going, you have got to be kidding me. Dang it. Come back here. And so one of the things that I'm hoping to have time for this weekend, and I hate to say it, but I probably won't stream from that realm for a while because I want to get things a little more set up there. I'm going to probably end up going caving just to get more supplies. Alright, I think that's enough for now. I'm just going to continue to go around here. Yeah, I want to get more supplies, and a bunch of the server mates, they're usually on it when I'm at work, and they've talked about, getting stuff organized and things of that nature, and I think it's fantastic, but I'm just going, how the heck am I supposed to, come join you and come be a part of this thing? And I haven't done diddly or squat really, and here you are, talking about all this stuff that you're doing. And they're just like, well, no, I mean, we're not quite where, we sound like we're getting a lot done, but there's still, you know, we're still kind of figuring everything out and where stuff is. And okay, space. That was a bad suggestion. I wasn't going to take it. Roasty Boy is a very bad suggestion. I appreciate the humor enthusiasm, though. Dang it! Ah. Salem says that they understand, and on one of the servers they play on, they're living on a glacier where the closest land is a mushroom island, so there's no access to trees. Even then, the mushroom island is extremely far, so mining and dirt is hard to get or do. That is a big old oof. Is there any way that you could get to anything remotely closer so that you're not totally stuck? Because that's those are some hard times right there. Those are some very hard times. And I realize that, let's see, this is what, 1, 2, 3, 4. And, oh, there should be one here. Oh, wait, nope, not there, not there, not there. It's the other one. It's here. So this should be here. So, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this and this there. And I'm going to take this out and this out. Alright. So hear me out. What I might want to do, if possible, I don't think I'm going to be able to because of the carpet. I might have to take the carpet out. But I might want to do a little bridge over here somehow, with whether it's with scaffolding or something like that. That's kind of underneath. And then, where is that gas coming from? And then have some double doors so that people can walk through. Let me see, can I put something here? Can I put that there? Okay, yeah, no. So, what might have to happen is I might have to take these two carpet panels out and have that there, and then have the doors here, but maybe with a button here. I mean, not like I don't have any. Or pressure plates. Maybe I'll have pressure plates on the other side, so that when people come in, because they're going to come through here, and it seems weird to have the entrance of the store so far away, but wait, how much white carpet do I have on me? Because I think that would be kind of neat. Not that. Oh wait, carpet's over here in this one. I have at least 61 white carpet. So, if we go ahead and do this, And I have to be careful so I don't break the concrete. Space says, on the new realm we play on, they found a double spider spawner right next to their base. Oh my gosh! String for days much? Bows to your heart's content. I could really use one, by the way. The one I have I took from a skelly and it's kind of dead. Salem says that, to be fair, after watching that one Mumbo video, they realize they are the challenge type who likes making their own life in Minecraft unnecessarily hard. You know what? If that means that you're getting something out of the game, then more power to you. When I first started playing, I played on peaceful because I was still learning how the game operated and how, to move and how to, I mean, even so far as to figure out how to, what you call it? How to just even exist in Minecraft. Like just how to, do stuff. Not necessarily redstone. I don't know how to do that, but I mean just anything really. Um and when I decided, okay, space, rip your phone. Um Wait, I have iron doors, don't I? I know that I do. Give me 1 second, peeps. Let me see. I'm pretty sure I packed iron doors in here. If not, I have them back at my base. We don't need them right now, but I just want to see if I remember to bring them. Knit. Oops. Okay. They are back at the base, so I'm not going to worry about them right now. I will put this white carpet away because I don't need it anymore right now. Okay. So, let's see. Alright. So far so good. We've got the interior here. We have all of this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to button this second layer. Yeah, I know it sounds like ticking because I'm walking over the buttons, but just bear with me. I've learned that it's an exceptionally good rule of thumb to button as you go and just take, even though it's really annoying, just to take out the buttons later and just build as you go, so that way you don't get pigmen staring you down. Heaven forbid. Okay, so now that the exterior is all set, I need to figure out what the floor of this build is going to be. Because people are going to walk in probably one block up. So this is probably going to get removed. And then this is going to be flush. And then it's going to be one block up. Because everything above here is going to be, it's going to be covered in wood. I love wood floors. I've always loved wood floors. And I just have to figure out how to make this work. So what I might end up doing is, come to think of it, if I put another thing here, and then I get stairs, because we can't make concrete stairs, which is unfortunate. Exceptionally unfortunate. So let's see what we can find out. Let's see. So let's... Okay, so we know that we can make quartz stairs with 6 blocks of quartz, and I don't know how to make smooth quartz. How do you make smooth quartz? Oh, because you roast it, I think. What do we have in our chests? We have that. We have that. I could swear I had quartz in one of these. I've got the slabs here, but the slabs aren't going to do me any good. I could swear I had quartz. Maybe in my light roast box? I've got 2 there. Do I have any in here? No, okay. That's white concrete. That's a lot of white concrete. Buttons. Okay. I will laugh if I really seriously only have 2 quartz. Then again, to be fair, I used most... Oh, okay, here we go. We've got 46 nether quartz. And I want quartz stairs, so... We'll make a couple blocks of quartz. And then we'll make... I think smooth quartz would be good. Okay. So we're going to let that cook for a minute. Because I want to make stairs for here too. And then we'll put the stairs here, and that should allow everyone to pop up. For proof of concept, let's see, where would I have put them? They would probably be in here. Okay, so for proof of concept, we are going to borrow these stone stairs. And we're going to put one here. Oh, for Pete's sake. Not that way. Okay, so proof of concept. We put the quartz slabs like the slabs. Oh god, stabs. Good grief. Oh, good gravy. Okay, so we put the stairs here. They're going to be smooth quartz. Welcome back, space. And then up and in. Because remember, this thing is going to be big. And also, if I'm going to use full planks for the floor, which is basically what this is going to be, it needs to be flush with here so I can put the doors in. And it's going to just be one clean shot through. So now it's time to decide if I want, and I know I'm kind of doing this chaotically where I'm just going back and forth, but you've all been to enough of my streams. You should know this is how it goes. So we've got this, we have 4 smooth quartz stairs. So we can take these out, because I don't think anything spawns on stairs. Does it? Does anything spawn on stairs? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That works. Right side upstairs, no. Upside downstairs, yes. Okay, so this is going to be fine just the way it is. Perfect. Thank you, Yergi. We're going to take these out, because our concept has been proven. And we're going to put these in here. Now, how does that look? Joe just... Okay, so no lie, I watched his 3rd episode tonight while I was waiting for my meeting to start. And even though I watched it happen on stream, I was white-knuckled the entire time. Yeah. Yeah, that was a fun time. So does this look okay? Because, you know, obviously quartz has a different kind of a different kind of white tinge than the white concrete. It almost looks pink. What do you guys think about that? Don't mind me, I am sipping my beverage. Pink lemonade I have tonight. But yeah, so how's this look? Oh, hey hippie! Welcome to the stream and thanks for the host, I appreciate it. Yeah, so Does this look okay? I think it does. I think it does. Um, it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be perfect. Um, it's fine because it's either that or I try to I try to replicate it with a slab and wool and all that and just yeah no. So we finished the saucer hippie. We finished it a little while ago, and oh, hi Jen. Hi Jen. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Um, Jen is a recent fellow affiliate like I am on Twitch, and she's awesome. And I'm so sorry I didn't get to catch most of your stream other than like 5 seconds. Um, I did try to pop in for a little bit. Um, but how was it? How are you? How are you doing with everything? And welcome viewers slash raiders and everything else. My name's NJ Coffee Junkie. Everyone calls me NJ or Coffee Junkie for short. I answer to all of it. And I'm coming to you from the great state of New Jersey. And right now, what you're seeing, I'm actually going to go up here so you can see it better, because some of you might never have not ever been here before. I am on the Joe Hills Patreon realm. This is the Joe Hills Thanks You realm. This is, or now called Legacy realm. And I am currently working on my latest shop on on the nether roof, and yeah, that's right, the nether roof of our nether hub. Um, as you can see here, a giant cavernous hole was blown out by our resident demiurge, Joe, when he decides to exert his creative power. After he was demised, and he said, well, it's free real estate, help yourself. And so, to straight ahead, to the rainbow, past it is our gold farm. That is Space's merch store. And then that is a spaceship thing that is in progress. I think that's M's, but I can't remember. Or M's or Vin's, one of the two. And then this here, excuse me, my server mates had asked me to build yet another coffee shop on the server. I am the server's resident barista, so I sell all the potions except regen, leaping, and turtle master. Because supplies. And I'm currently in the middle of building a cappuccino mug that is sitting on a saucer. So if you've ever been to a coffee shop and you see those really, really big mugs with the little pinky handle that extends past the saucer, that's what I'm building right now, and that's what my shop is going to be in within. And when you all popped in, um, I was actually in the middle of running to go get wood so that I could lay the floor and the foundation for the cappuccino mug. So I'm just going to activate my elytra. Genesis says, had an amazing stream, super happy, so glad to have such wonderful people in our communities. We really do have awesome communities, not gonna lie. Like, all of you take what we want to do and what we want to do as a hobby or a full-time thing or whatever. This is my hobby, and you make it so worthwhile, and you make it so much fun. And like, I tried to stream last night, and I just couldn't because I was too tired when I got home. I mean, I was wiped. And I was so disappointed because I'd been looking forward to doing it all day. And even today, I'm just like, you know what? I'm really tired. And I just said, you know what? No, we're doing this today. We're doing it. Because we love, I loved hanging out with all of you in my spare time. So I am trying to figure out. Okay, so oak and birch are too light for what I want to do. I might want to go spruce because acacia is great, but that orange tinge is not what I'm looking for. So we're going to take a look at the spruce plank because I think the spruce plank is that right shade of brown for this coffee mug. So again, we're pulling a proof of concept here. Salem is saying, oh, because I asked for recommendations. I have a shulker box um, that I have not named with a coffee pun yet. And so I am looking for recommendations for it. And Silver says, what about mocha? I think mocha could work. I think mocha could work. A whole latte coffee. Ah, that's clever too. I like that too. See, y'all are just like full of surprises. All right. So, yeah, I think the spruce is gonna work. So we're just gonna get a whole like crap ton of thing here. Crap ton of planks. And I have plenty more where that came from. If I have to go to the tree farm later, I will. That'll be fine. Since I'm on the Nether Hub roof, I have buttons here because I've learned that ghasts and other fun things can spawn up here willy-nilly. And there was actually a day where I was up on the scaffolding and I had paused for some reason. I was doing something else. Like I got distracted for a split second. And the next thing I know, I was surrounded by fire. I wasn't on fire, but I was surrounded by fire. Like literally, I was missing a piece of concrete. There were fire bits everywhere, and I had taken damage. And I'm just going, I looked away for 2 seconds so I could go do something real fast. I think I might have gone to stretch my legs or like health and safety or whatever. And I came back and I'm like, what the heck happened? And so I figured maybe a ghast had spawned or I missed a button or something. And so now I don't really take any chances with it. Now, it might seem weird to have all this concrete and then have the floor be wood. But whenever I do any of these coffee builds, I always want the interior to feel like you're within a cup of coffee. So one of my previous builds is one of the first things I ever built on stream is my pumpkin spice latte travel mug. Like it's my vacation mug. It's out in the middle of the desert outside of Spawn Town. And it has 4 floors and it's multi-layered. And every floor has a different wooden floor. Like every level has a different wooden floor to signify the different layers of the pumpkin spice latte. So the pumpkin itself and the milk hitting the espresso and the espresso itself and then the foam on the top. It's just it's one of my favorite builds for that reason, in that it was just a concept that I had in my head and just I went with it. I mean, every build that I build is my favorite, even my ugly starter houses. Um, just because, I built them and they came from my brain. And, I say this all the time, but Minecraft is one of those things where it allows you to really play with your creativity, and for people like me who never really thought themselves as creative much, um, it's something that allows you to be proven wrong. I think is the best way to put it. I have been proven wrong so many different times about, not believing that my builds were, good enough or whatever, and seeing what my other server mates build, they blow me away by how good their builds are. But every single one of them really likes what I do, even though, I don't really use redstone. I really don't. I don't know how to use it. I don't know the first thing about it. Like, I really don't know anything about it. Um, or the fact that for a while all of my builds were square. All of my builds were square because I didn't know what to do. And oh, where did I put my axe? That's bad. Okay. Um, but again, it goes back to having that supportive community that really just, takes care of you and like makes you feel like you're not a derp. Even on those days when you are a derp, they make sure you don't feel like one. Because everybody has that. Everybody has those days. And so now as we're here, um, now I'm safe from falling through as long as I pay attention and, hit the buttons. And I'm sitting here and I realize, oh my gosh, um, it's almost Friday. This week was a blur. Like, let me tell you a story, right? Let me tell you a story. So, last Thursday, we all hung out here, and I was working on the saucer before I realized I borked it. And you know what? That's fine. Friday, Manatee and I took a field trip down a bit of a way um, to our semesterly diner run. There's this place that we go to um, that all the students and all the alumni volunteers and everything. We all meet up and we all grab dinner together. Like we literally take the place over pretty much, and they expect us. And we've been going there for like years and years and years since I was a young alumna. And we go and we have good food and we have conversation, and it's just a chance for us to all bond as one group, and it's awesome, right? Yergi says Square is still functional. Very, very, very true. Very true. Um, so we did that Friday night, and then Saturday we were at one of the chapters because they were celebrating a milestone, and I found out that we were one of a handful of people, not counting spouses, um, that were invited to this event because usually when you see stuff like this, if it's a more private event, um, people who attended that school are usually the ones that are invited, and their spouses or their kids or whatever. And so for us, it was extra special because I was around when that school restarted. I was still in college myself at the time, and I remembered some of those people that had gone through the process of starting words, I can use them, a chapter of our organization on their campus. And it was nice to see them again after all those years. And I was talking with the chapter's current president, a very lovely young man, and he had said to me, well, of course we want both of you here. You've been so helpful to us over the years, and you're part of our chapter history. You're part of our chapter culture. Um, it wouldn't have been right to not invite you. And I just looked at him and I wanted to give him the biggest hug because that meant so much, you know. Um, when when you go out and you put, like I was saying before, you're putting that positive energy out into the world, and that's what Manatee and I try to do with our students and with the volunteering that we do. And knowing that, oh, oh, that's wild. Okay. Huh. Okay. All right. I'm gonna have to. Oh, nope, nope. This is why we can't have nice things. All right. Where's the beacon? There we go. I may or may not put stairs on the back end of this too. It depends on how much we build up over here. That's okay. Just a scratch. I've got potatoes. I'm good as new. But see, I was getting serious there for a second, and then my elytra decided to say, nope, nope, not today. Let's put that back in place. Cover that up. There we go. Done. But yeah, like I was saying earlier, when you go and put that positive energy out into the world, right? You, when you see that come back, because a lot of times volunteers, doesn't matter what organization it is, um, they're not expendable. That's not the right word. we're more replaceable. And that's by design. A good leader is replaceable. And at the same time, a successful leader will leave their mark on the world somehow. And knowing that in their eyes, I left a mark with them, and we left a mark with them, that was probably one of the best compliments I will receive all year. Not gonna lie. I was really happy to hear that, and it really warmed my heart. So that was Saturday. And yes, Space, of course I want to hear something cursed. That way I can curse at you. If you ever feel so, if I ever feel so inclined. Tell me a story, Space. Tell us a story. Alright, I'm gonna have to go get more spruce logs very, very soon. Okay. I realize I'm gonna have to put down torches, and I have some, so I'm gonna just spam the pants off this right now. Ooh, it's so bright. I'm sorry, no. No. Someone suggested he paint his armpit hair green, and now he's debating whether or not to bleach and dye it for St. Patty's Day. Please tell him I said no. Please don't do that. That's terrible. He would... Well, it's not terrible, but I would imagine it wouldn't be comfortable. Tell him I don't think it would be comfortable. I don't recommend it. Oh, sweet Jesus. Yeah, no, tell him not to touch the beard. No. Well, he could get that spray paint, but even still, that's such a pain to wash out. Oh, dear. No. No. Oh, dear. No, 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 no. Okay, so we have a lot of buttons. We have a lot of this. Oh, goodness me. What do you mean? The main reason why he wouldn't dye it? Or... I'm confused. You lost me there for a split second. Alright, am I at the back of this yet? Oh, that's right. That's where the scaffolding is. I'm just gonna put stairs here in case I fall again. Okay. He doesn't want to use the paint because he'd irritate his skin. Yeah, he's gotta be really careful about that. Because that could really hurt if he's not... Oh! For Pete's sake! This is what I was afraid of. Where'd you guys come from? Where did you come from? Who said you could be here? Excuse me, sir. Don't walk away from me. I am talking to you. Excuse me, sir. Why are you here? I have torches, though. Is that not enough? They spawn on everything? Joe says you're not in charge of his body, and who do you think you are? Tell him I just am not recommending it. I'm not saying if he wants to do it, let him go ahead. But I'm just saying I don't recommend it because I don't want him, because bleach is harsh. See, now that you've said that, I'm upset. I wasn't being serious. Good grief. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Space. You can't say stuff like that to me and not clarify if it's a joke or not, because I'm gonna take it seriously. Because text has no context like that. So please be mindful of that. Okay, so pigmen are gonna spawn on the planks no matter what. Yikes. Okay. Biscuits. Um. Oh, he was laughing as he was saying it. Okay. Okay. See, that's the information I need, Space. That's the information I need. Damn it, Space. Uh, oh. No, you're fine. You're fine. I love you, Space. I do. No, like, I'm gonna breathe. I'm cracking up right now because I've got pigmen trying to squat on my planks. I got a saucer that I'm trying to keep ghasts off of. I'm trying to remember what the heck I was doing. I'm laughing at the idea of Joe with green armpit hair. I'm actually kind of I'm amused and not surprised he would consider it. Whether he's kidding or not. I just don't know what to think tonight. Just like, come on now. Uh, oh, this week has been so bonkers. Holy hell. Holy hell. Okay, so we know pigmen spawn on the frickin', I don't, see, here's the thing. I don't give a crap about pigmen. As long as they don't slap me in the face with their sword. That's fine. They can go about their business all they want as long as they're not in my way. Or they're not like that goose in the video that whoever it was posted where it's a mod with a goose that brings you creepers. Like, I was watching that video and I jumped clean out of my skin. Just like, no, that's rude. Especially, when I was playing in the other realm not too long ago, and I didn't even see the creeper sneak up on me, because the next thing I know, it's just like, kaboom. I'm like, what the hell? I look over, there's a crater in my front yard. Like, seriously, dude. Not okay, Bob. Not okay. Okay, so it looks like I have a whole other stack of spruce here that's gonna get to put to good use. Alright, so that gave us 4 more stacks. The 4 stacks should, emphasis on should, be enough to cover the interior of this first layer, this first floor. What I foresee, did that work? Okay, yeah. What I foresee happening with this is that, and I'm gonna just be very careful here, taking the buttons out only. Space says they're just confused about everything today. Oh, that is such a mood. That is a capital mood. Not gonna lie. Perfectly honest, not gonna lie. Just, today is so flippin' weird. It's fine. It's okay. But in any event. So yeah. I realize it's almost 11:30 my time. I'll stop when Manatee looks at me and goes, "It's getting late. You should probably think about going to bed." But he hasn't said anything yet, so I'm assuming he's off, dealing with his villagers, because he plays, biscuits. Deploy Elytra, deploy, because I can't see. Ah, there we go. Okay. Perfect. Okay, seriously, I left for Not even 5 seconds. Excuse me! Excuse me. Yeah, you! With the shiny sword. You gotta go. Go. Go that way. Go explore. Alright, there we go. Now we're in business again. Yeah, the look I'm really trying to go for is, as close to polished china as possible. But I can't leave it plain. So I have to use, carpet or buttons, just to keep the spawning to a minimum. And, obviously, you know, the carpet's just, this is how I want it to look across the board. And that's going to take a lot of time and a lot of sheep that I don't have right now. Yergi says, if I shift it all up by a half block, I could use slabs, but that's its own pain. No, because that's not quite what I'm going for. I do realize I probably should have, like, waited another level before putting in the wood, but I didn't want the door to be super high. It wouldn't have made sense otherwise. Can't wait to see when it's done. You and me both. I'm really excited because, what was it? It was just about a month into this whole, you know, like, streaming thing, and I had just finished the the witches, the witch hut, the cabin in the woods, and I gotta be honest, I was completely stumped as to what to do next. I didn't know. I had no idea, and we were all talking about it in the Discord, and the best advice I had about it was just keep streaming and do whatever, and if it makes you happy, do it, and if it doesn't make you happy, then don't do it. And just in the course of that conversation, I ended up getting all these different ideas about, you know, like, different things I could try. And that eventually led me to getting the inspiration for this, cappuccino mug. Yeah, that's what Joe had told me. Because that's what he does. When if streaming makes him happy, he does it, and if he doesn't, he stops. And I think that's really sage advice. Now, we've been going for about a little over 2 hours here. For those of you who just popped in, my name is NJ Coffee Junkie. Everyone calls me NJ Coffee or Coffee Junkie for short. I answer to all of it. And we're here on the Joe Hills Patreon realm on the Nether Hub roof. And I am in the process of building my latest coffee shop. It is a cappuccino mug on a saucer. And we are in the cappuccino mug technically right now. And I am laying the first floor down. What I'm going to sell on that first floor, I don't know. But at the very least, we're going to try and get this done. Now, I've learned the hard way that pigmen are going to spawn on here without hesitation, regardless of how many torches I put down, much to my chagrin. So, I'm just gonna say, forget it. Screw it. We're just gonna, you know, let them spawn as they do, and as long as they don't smack me in the face with any of their shiny swords, we're good. We're gonna call it there. That's fine. But we are at least going to get this floor done tonight. We finished the saucer, and we took a little field trip to the Parthenon so I could drop off some stuff because during the week, while all the insanity was going on, pigman baristas, that is absolutely right. That is absolutely right. Yeah, during the week when I wasn't online, I was still on here. In my free time, trying to, well, one, tearing the saucer down because it was too big, It didn't come out right. The proportions were off. I had gone back, I redid the math, and realized that instead of it being 30, it should have been 16. Oops. And so I went back, I fixed it, I moved the center circle down to make sure that it was flush and like where it was supposed to be. And then I started rebuilding it because I wanted it to be pretty much done before the next time we came together and before the next time we all, did this. And that's pretty much what happened. And right now I am filling in the first floor. Now, earlier in the stream, we learned something very valuable. And we learned that when you have a particular gold farm design, which from what I understand is a relatively popular design with many, many different variations of it, when you are a goober like me and get wrecked because you opened a trapdoor and let all the pigmen in by mistake, and then they smacked you in the face, deservedly, and then you died, all of your stuff, or at least most of it, is saved by the hoppers. It's not destroyed. And this was something that Space clued me in on because I had relayed the story of how I died in the gold farm 4 times in a row. The first was because I opened the trapdoor and let the pigmen in while getting shot at by a ghast and being set on fire, I might add. That was fun. And then the additional 3 times trying in vain to retrieve all that stuff and accidentally clicking myself into the minecart and suffocating. The second, the third, and the fourth time. Like, oh well, whatever. But it's one of those things where, they filled me in on it, and I'm like, okay, this is all of my stuff. This is great. But I had all this extra gear on me now. I had an extra set of armor and an extra elytra now because I had taken an elytra from the Parthenon where we keep our Digi-Die box and this, that, and the other thing. And I basically just said, well, I can't keep the elytra because I took that from the Digi-Die box. I have all this other gear. I don't need it. Somebody else can use it. So we took a field trip to the Parthenon, which is at spawn, to drop off some of those items in case people need them. Because, that's what you do. That's what good server mates do. You make sure that, when you're in need, you get taken care of. And Wind, we call them Wind, they checked out the gold farm for me when they found out that my stuff, everything had gone sideways and my stuff was missing. They were able to find my armor and my shovel, which was still a big find. And so I was able to retrieve all those items, and they actually left a nice poem that I read earlier. And if you want to hear it again, I'm happy to relay it. There we go. First floor. Done. I'm still going to put torches down. I know the pigmen are going to spawn anyway, but that's fine. Because at least now I can see when I'm putting all this concrete down. There we go. Okay, we're good. We're totally good. Okay, so we've been at it for 2 hours 15. I'm going to recommend that if anyone needs to have a health and safety break, stretch your legs, grab a drink. I'll be here. I am stretching my legs right now because I've been sitting cross-legged for a little while, and I feel it in my knee. And I'm just like raising my legs up and down a little bit because I still want to work on this. And not to worry, when I eventually do get up a little later, I'm going to make sure I walk around a bit before I go to bed. It is 20 to midnight here. I'm in the east. I'm in the East Coast, so Eastern time zone. Um, but I'm a night owl, and that's fine. Um, so what you're seeing here is we're gonna start the we're starting the next we're starting the next layer of the coffee mug, and I expect that I'm gonna do that and not be able to get back in. Oh, there we go. Okay. As this thing gets higher, I'm not going to be able to get back in. I already know that. So I have to make sure to go grab my scaffolding at some point. Space says, spent the last several minutes making a meme. What's going on? Um, more button removal. Um, more putting on another layer of the cappuccino mug. Um, there's probably going to be a ceiling. It's probably going to be about 3 or 4 high, just so that there's a little bit of space. And um, I kind of want this to, okay, cool. Make sure you share the link in the Discord so everybody here can see it. Um, but yeah, so it's going to be about 3 or 4 high because I want it to be kind of high and spacious. And also, this is going to be a really big-ass mug, so there's going to be, it's going to have some height. I think it's going to end up being 2 floors total, where the first floor is the cafe, where people can sit and stuff, and then upstairs will be the actual shop itself. I haven't decided how I want to do that just yet, and I figure once we get to that point, I'll be able to discern what I want to do, which way is going to go which. So we'll see. And that'll be fine. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay. I'm trying so hard to be careful, you guys. I'm sorry if I'm quiet. I just don't want to break the concrete. I mean, I have plenty. I have almost a full double chest. It should be enough. Knowing my luck, it probably won't be. But I think Melons was going to bring a double chest full of sand for me if they're not too busy on the other server. Alright, so let's get this next bit up here. Yeah, I should have plenty. The ghast crying constantly is so distracting, and it makes me nervous. Oh, okay, that's supposed to be there. Oops. Come on, you can do it. And, you know, with this cafe, there are going to be paintings and maybe, maybe some of the design work that 60 has in their cartography shop. I might go for some wallpaper or something like that. I'm not going to ask them, I'm not going to commission anything, because everybody's on the new server. I don't want to have them, you know, spend 2 months away working on something for me. I do know that one of the maps they made for me last year of the mascots is definitely going up here. I think that would be cool. But right now, I think it's just about getting the base of this mug done, because I need to figure out how big I need to make this and how wide I need to make this so that it looks like it's going to cover the whole saucer, more or less. And I've been staring at the cappuccino mug I have in the house for a couple of days on and off now. Like trying to just figure out dimensions and stuff because, whoo boy, with the whole saucer debacle, I've looked at everything like 3 or 4 times just to make sure I get it right. Will I? That's the question. And that's, I think, why you're all here. Whole lot of busy on the other realm. Yeah, there's like 7 or 8 people on all the time. I think there were even like 5 or 6 when before I came on here. Okay, so this is the next level. Okay, so that's the next level. So how is this looking so far? So basically, do I have a hold on. Do I have an effect on right now? Oh, I have speed. Okay. I'm wondering why I see particles. Just like, wait a minute, what? Okay, so quartz stairs, everything seems to it's close enough. It's close enough. So, you come in here, there's going to be double doors here to let you in. Probably a button here. I haven't decided. Although part of me wants to go with pressure plates, just because it'll look better. And so you come in, and there's a cafe, and people are, sitting having lunch or whatever. And maybe, just maybe, there's some basic stuff around, like a couple of barrels here and there. And then I haven't decided if I want to do just a straight up staircase um, or a ladder or what have you. Probably a basic staircase I think would be best. Um, to the next floor that's going to have the majority of the items for sale. Now, I could totally make this just super, super, super cavernous as to the height of the mug and just have it be one floor and just do it that way. Because originally it was all going to be just this one space, and that was it. But I'm not sure about that anymore. What I am sure about is that I should probably keep some scaffolding on me, which I believe is in. No, it's not in the junk chest, so it's got to be over here on this side. Yeah, it's over here. So I want to keep some scaffolding on me, just in case I need it, because as this mug gets bigger, I'm going to need the scaffolding to be able to get up there. And with the full planks, I'll be able to use the scaffolding without issue. Now, I'm not going to I'm not going to put buttons yet, but I am going to put in maybe 2 more rows, and then we're going to come back and we're going to look at this, and we're going to see what works. There we go. To see if we have a proper base. Actually, I'm going to move that over here and move this here. But we'll see. So who here is excited for tomorrow? Because it's Friday! Well, technically in 13 minutes it's Friday for me, but still. Anybody have any big plans for the weekend? Manatee and I are going to, we're going to watch the Hermitcraft stream day. And he and I were actually talking earlier today about how we're fans of Zombie Cleo, and now we know that, like, Joe's our favorite hermit. He knows this, whatever. And he's streaming at like really, really early o'clock, like 2 or 3 in the morning. And he flat out said, do not be awake for it because, you need your sleep. And I'm gonna be nice and not stay up for it. I'll catch the VOD. But Cleo's streaming at 7, and that seems a lot more feasible. And even Manatee said, she hasn't streamed in so long. It would be worth I think it would be worth getting up early to watch it. So we're probably gonna end up doing that tomorrow. Maybe going back to sleep for a little bit, but trying to catch as much of it as we can. Because the hermits, you know, they inspire us and stuff, and it'll be interesting to see what they do on their new world that we haven't been able to catch up with so far. Manatee's been trying to help me keep up with all the hermits videos, and it's just like, oof, so many. I think I've watched maybe 3 or 4 so far. It's kind of ridiculous. In a good way, though. In a good way. Space says that they're very excited about tomorrow because it's Cleo Appreciation Day, and the art that they've seen already is so good. That makes me so happy. The thing that the drawing you did with of her and X is trying to make her feel better and not and less stressed about streaming was just so cute and so wholesome. Like, it warmed my heart. I'm not gonna lie, it really did. Um, and to be honest, I chuckled so hard at the drawing of Joe in the cow mask and everything because I mean, he was dressed as a cow, and it was just it. You know me. You know I love cows, and that just that just brought me life that day. It was so good. All right, so let's see. We need to. Okay, so hmm. Okay, so this is coming along. This is coming along. Um, normally, bless you. Okay, sure. I thought Manatee sneezed. Um, Cowboy Joe is becoming a thing. Apparently so. Him dressed as a cow gave me life, not gonna lie. Okay, so normally with cappuccino mugs, the base isn't this high. So we might need to cut it down by 1. I might have gone a little too high. And this entranceway needs to be raised by 2 and then have a bar across the side. So we'll do that in just a sec. Well, actually, yeah, it should be raised at least by 1 because I think this is too high. So I'm going to take this layer out. I probably should have checked layer by layer, but yeah, live and learn. It's fine. Hey, buddy! This is a construction zone. Get lost. Or are you already lost? If so, leave. Don't growl at me. I heard that. Excuse me. You're gonna get hurt. Don't come yelling at me if you get hurt. Alright, so we're gonna just very quickly take this down. I mean, obviously, we're gonna continue to build upwards, but not at the moment. I just want to see how this looks 1 block lower, because cappuccino mugs, at least the one that I have, has a very, very, very small, narrow base to it. And it immediately juts out from that space. So I'm just going to come around, very quickly gather all of the concrete that dropped. No, you can't have any. And yes, I'm going to check the perimeter of the cup in just a sec. Because I'm pretty sure that some probably fell there too. Yep, I was right. Yep. Alright. Picking it up, picking it up. Perfect. Okay. So we're just gathering up the last few bits here, that 1 row. Alright. Now let's come over here. Alright, so that looks a little bit better. I have to keep in mind that this thing is going to be gigantic. And so this goes away. Then that goes there like that. And this goes away. This goes there like that. Okay, so I'm not going to be able to... I might have to go one block up and then over. Base Dorito redeemed 1,000 coffee beans and says, do you have auto jump on? I don't even know what auto jump is. So I'm assuming no. Oh, shoot. Dang it. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, so this is the entrance way. We're gonna go one more there, and then 2 across. And the doors will be here. Okay, yeah, I think that's fun. I think I might have it on because I'm not jumping. I'm just trying to run. Okay, yeah, see, that's nice and clean. And that's perfect. I just need doors. And I'm not sure because... Let's see, do I have any doors in my wood box? I do not. I do have some extra spruce planks. So, why don't we go ahead and I'll make some spruce doors because I want to see how they look. And if these are freaking ugly, then... Okay. That's not terrible. Okay. How does that look? Does that scream cafe to you, or does it scream pirate ship? Or does it scream both? Does that look right? How does that look? I think spruce might be onto something. I thought maybe iron would be better, but iron you need a pressure plate or a button, and I definitely don't want a button out here. I mean, it's not a house, so you don't want to ring the bell. I would want people to come right in. Alrighty. This guy's gonna end up just staying in here, isn't he? Let's see. Okay, so we're gonna keep that outer layer as the door. I might do the stairs thing here because I think I have... Let me see if I have any stairs left. Alright, let's see. I have sandstone stairs. It's not gonna cut it. Okay. Oh! Hi, Joe! Wow, thank you for the raid! I'm sorry, wait. You brought how many people with you? 330? Welcome, raiders! Hi there! And thank you for all the follows. How was the stream? I'm so sorry I missed it. Oh dear, okay. Welcome, everybody. Hello. I'm gonna turn around so I can say hi to you. Hello. Hi there. I'm NJ Coffee Junkie. Everyone calls me NJ or Coffee Junkie for short. And I'm one of Joe's patrons, and I'm on his server right now. Can you show us around? Um, sure. Let me show you what I'm working on first. Um, so this is our nether hub roof, and our beloved demiurge put a hole in it. And so after claiming it was free real estate, we decided to take advantage of that. Okay, so JRK442 is asking how. Because creative mode, and because he can do whatever he wants. It's fine. Um, so we have a merch store here, and we have thank you for all the follows. I can't keep up with all of you, but that's awesome. That's a ship. And hi Gaia. Um, yeah, we know. We know Margaret Westover. It's fine. Um, Hi everybody, welcome on in. Make yourselves at home. So this right here, I'm gonna climb up really quick and I'd be happy to show you guys around. Um, I've been a patron of Joe's for the last 8 months or so, and I've been only streaming for 3 months, 4 months now? 4 months. Hi Key, everything's going fine. I haven't been able to stream in like a week. Nope, nope, nope. Ah, dang it. I haven't been able to stream in a week because of life and being really, really busy. And so right now, what you're seeing here, Joe is the best. Agreed. What you're seeing here is my most recent build. Thank you, Yurgi. I appreciate it. So what you're seeing here right now is my latest build. Um, I am working on. Don't mind the pigmen. They're just checking it out for me. I am in the middle of building a cappuccino mug on a saucer. And so the saucer is 60 blocks wide. No, 60. Wait, 16, 16. Yeah, 64 blocks wide. Across, rather. And then the mug is in the center. We finished the saucer earlier tonight, and we're in the middle of starting the cappuccino mug. There are spruce. Actually, Space, I'm gonna need you here. Thanks for the resub, Joe. I appreciate it. 3 months in a row, tier 1. I am very grateful for that. Thank you. It is a big saucer because a lot of the builds that I build are relatively small. And yeah, no, I wanted to do something big and slightly obnoxious, at least obnoxious to me, because all of my server mates build these wonderful, big, huge, hulking things, and I wasn't really doing that. So I wanted to challenge myself and do something that would be fun and also kind of on brand for me. So, because I'm the resident barista on the server. So let's come down here. Let me show you the merch store. So this is Space Dorito 49's store. This is the merch store. So there's Sean Hills sings Joe Hill's sheet music. So we have Lines and Cogs. Lines is my favorite. My Destiny's in Tennessee, and then the sheet music book, and you can get that for that price there. Then there's make your own Horcrux kits. If you remember from season 6, he made a Horcrux. So eggs and name tags. Yeah, exactly. I'm Sassy 2 Sweatpants. That's a joke. Now that I've been rated, I'm probably going to stream for another half hour. So there's the sweatpants here. And then on the back, there are photos coming soon, green tank tops, and t-shirts, and then Bob Marley chains. So half a stack of chains for a diamond. Hi, Catlord. Nice to see you. This is... Okay, so this is Joe's primary first Patreon realm. The whitelist was actually closed very recently for it, and there's a different server, a different realm that all of us and new patrons play on. Thank you for all the follows, by the way. You guys are awesome. I'm on the Nether Hub roof. Our gold farm is past that rainbow over there, and then our Nether Hub is through here. So let me crash and nearly die for your amusement. Yeah, this is the Legacy realm. This actually was all set up and done this way by a couple of our server mates. And then this here is our. Yeah, I know. My elytra kind of went kerploop. It's fine. So this is our Nether Hub, and it's split. Oh, Chrysalis, thank you very much for sticking around. I really appreciate it. Yes, agreed. Sleep well. Good night. Yeah, this is really cool. See, this is the it's free real estate sign I mentioned earlier. Um, our Nether Hub is split into 4 quadrants. Um, yeah, it is time consuming. A lot of this was built before I showed up. Um, so I came into this back in June. I came into the server back in June. And so a lot of this was here when I showed up. So I live off of the green hub, and we're gonna start there because a lot of you have asked about just in the last 5 minutes since you've been here for a tour. So I'm gonna give you one. So we're gonna start over at the far end of Spawn Town. Thank you, Space, my awesome moderator. Alright, so this is the seaport. And that's the inn. This helps connect us to the Nether Hub on the far end. But we have some shops over here. We have our pub, which is one of the places where I sell potions, and then our light tower, our light tower here. This was built by our server mate Mal. Oh, thank you for the bits, Grandpa's Magic 420. I appreciate that. Thank you so kindly. Um, I did the staircase inside, and that's about it. Mal did the rest. It's basically cracked stone, I believe, white concrete and quartz, and then the inside is all glowstone. So that's what the yellow that you see. It's all glowstone. That's Mal's base, the Japanese-inspired one. She's actually studying abroad in Japan right now, which is so cool. She keeps parrots in there and stuff, and she has her own portal that she's linked to our Nether Hub. We ran past it just before. Um, so there are some houses over past the inn over here, for sale over here by Siski. They built them, and they have there's a shop over here for bubble vaders and oh, the pirate ship. I believe Vin Shoken built it over here in the background. That pirate ship, and I think there's another one on the other side. But let's continue. You guys want to see all this stuff. And I don't want to use my elytra because I don't want you to miss anything. Okay, and I don't have speed right now. I have to wait till I get closer to the, there we go. I'm gonna go to the left before we see anything else because I want you to see the Parthenon that Sixie built. This is where, until the whitelist was closed, all the new patrons would spawn for the very first time, and this wasn't built until after I showed up. So, here's the Parthenon, because the only thing that was here when I spawned in was this. So we've got some kitties here. They help keep the creepers away. And then we keep this pretty stocked with boats and benches and stuff. I gotta make a note to fill that. But this is a Parthenon. And so when we have new people come in, they basically take whatever they need from these chests here and in the back. And then for those of us who die and lose all of our stuff, we end up over here and we go into the Did You Die box. Earlier in the stream, I thought that I had lost all my stuff when I died at our gold farm. And it turned out, thanks to Space Dorito, that that wasn't the case, that most of my stuff had been salvaged. And so the extra gear that I had on me, the shield, the elytra that I had taken from the Did You Die box and upgraded, all that other stuff. Thanks for all the follows, everybody. I really do appreciate you, and I would acknowledge you one by one, but there's a lot of you, and I'm grateful. So I went ahead and I put those all back in. I put all this in the Did You Die box, um, just so that I could pay the kindness that my server mates had shown me, both in helping me replace my gear, helping find my gear, that kind of stuff. Um, I wanted to make sure to repay that and pay it forward, so that's why all that stuff is in there. But this is the Parthenon. It is a recreation of the Parthenons that Joe has built in the past. This was Sixie's doing. So we're gonna move over here. See, welcome everybody, welcome. Um, we're gonna come over here. Hi again, Cat Lord. That's one of the things about us as a Patreon group. We are we are wild and zany, and we prank each other mercilessly. Although I'm not the one that does the pranking. I'm the one that is the pranked person. Parker is a mad lad, that's true. So what you're coming up on over here is my area. Now, our wolf farm is under this giant mug. The giant mug is a prank that was played on me by Vin Shoken. Our wolf farm is under here. Mal built this, and we have very hungry sheep apparently. Our squid farm and ink farm is over here. Mal did that too. This was done by Vin Shoken. This is a cup of Joe. If you look inside, all the signs say Joe. They all say Joe. um, but this is my area. I run mascot farms on the server, and so these are my mascots, Fudgy and Pinchy. Um, they are actual mascots. They're a stuffed animal combo that my husband and I carry around with us when we visit the different schools that we volunteer with. Um, that is as close to them looking the way that they are as I could possibly get. And I sell beef, chicken, milk, eggs, cake, leather, and pumpkin pie. And this is, and I sell it all here at Mascot Farms. This is the farmer's market. This is Jim Bob, or Joe Bob rather. He keeps an eye on everything for me when I'm not around. Um, the gumball machine that you see in front of you, that's Mal's concrete and terracotta shop. And then this is my base. It really does. Everyone here, like when I first joined, I was so intimidated I couldn't see straight. I was just like, oh my god, what am I doing here? You know, this is way out of my league. But it is what it is. And everyone's been really supportive as I've built up my Minecraft skills. So this is my base. And it looks kind of small, and it is, because, like I said, I'm not really I wasn't really a big builder at the time. This is Barnes and Noble. It's a take on both a traditional Barnes and Noble by using the sandstone, but also I grew up in an urban neighborhood and in a building called a row house where all the houses are just like really snug up against each other. And so that's where I got the inspiration for this. And so you come inside real quick. I'll show you inside real fast. So the Barnes and Noble part is here. So, or the Yarns and Noble part, I should say. So I have looms and a jukebox and books everywhere and people, places to sit and the whatnot. And then my base is actually upstairs. It's technically a flat. Let's see if I can get up the... Come on, there you go. All right, there we go. So here's my kitchen. And this is a map that Sixie made for me. They're the server's cartographer. It took them 2 months to make this, and it looks like an actual picture. I mean, it is almost the spitting image of the picture that I provided to them when I commissioned this piece. It's stunning, and it looks just like them. That's exactly how they look, not gonna lie. In here is my game room, because my husband and I are gamers, and we've been gaming with our friends at least once a month since we were in our 20s. We are not in our 20s anymore, so it's been a really long time. And then in here's the formal dining room. So, because you gotta have formal place to munch on your food. And then this is my bedroom. Very simple, kind of sparse, but it's okay. I like it just the way it is. And the dragon head that I bought from one of our online shops. And then this balcony here, row houses don't have balconies usually. They usually have fire escapes and stuff. Yeah, that's a map, Yergi. Not kidding. It's gigantic. Um, but what I used to do, because I never had a bow on my single player world, once I got a bow here, I would come out here before all this was built up, and I would have play target practice with the creepers and everything, and then in the morning just go clean up all the XP. Excuse me. The building next door. This is Joe's house that was built before I showed up, and that's David, the David Pumpkins outfit. Um, and that's Petunia the polar bear. There's a lot of them. The green screen garden. That's right. This is Joe's house. It was built by a handful of patrons not too long ago. It's full of positive messages and stuff like that that we've left for him. Um, oh, biscuits. Hold on. Hold that thought, everybody. Did I remember? Oh, yeah, I've got arrows. I'm good. Come here. I don't have time for you right now. Ugh. And I'm not the only person on the server, so I can't sleep. We don't have single player, single sleep. Where is it? Oh, excuse you. I didn't say I was a good shot. Ow. Quit it. Thanks for the help. Thanks for the help, Parker. Ah, there you go. Alright, wait, there's one more, right? Where is it? Is that it? Okay, that's enough. Thank you. Okay, so where were we? Sorry about that, everybody. Phantoms are a pain in the butt. Okay, so yeah, this is Joe's house. The red brick building here is pretty relatively new. This is Melon's build. I've only been inside it once. Hold on, let me put that fire out. Oh, that's right, fire ticks off. Oops. We have Adopt a Flower from DDH, so all the flowers have cute names like Jasmine and Kylie. I adopted a flower. It's in the back. You're welcome, Key. If you ever want to see another tour, I'll probably schedule one soon enough. So yeah, this is Joe's house. And then you come across the bridge. Thank you again for all the follows, everybody. You come across the bridge and then you're coming into Spawn Town proper. Oh, for Pete's sake. I knew there was one more of you somewhere. Where'd it go? Hold on. Crit. Just like Skiz. Okay, so we have our community barn that used to be full of multicolored sheep. Now they're all yellow for some reason. We have our cake and cookie shop over there. Our chorus fruit farm. Let's see. Slacker, who just came back to the server after a 6-month hiatus because they got a new computer. How many people play on there actively? Before the whitelist was closed, I want to say about 15 to 20. I don't even know that. I don't even know how many. There's Mouse Concrete Shop as before. It's made with wool, I believe. Um, oh, thanks, Parker. Let's see. A couple of houses over here. A lot of people put their starter homes in this village, because this is technically a village, as you can tell by the use of acacia or achacha. There's a mini carrot farm over here that's relatively new. We have our kelp farm, which honestly is one of my favorite places to be because I love just beating the snot out of the kelp and watching it come up. So there's that. Mildred. This is Mildred's place. Mildred sells ender chests and the whatnot. This is Mildred. She runs this place. She runs a very tight ship, I might add. Okay, the sun's coming up. Awesome. We have a mob movement farm. This is our town hall. So all of our mailboxes are here. My mailbox is right here. I have eggs. Okay, sure. Our library is here. And so books we don't want are usually just donated in here. So all kinds of stuff is in here if we really need it. Like if you need to do stuff on the fly. Let's see. This, I believe, is a llama shop. And then there's sort of an elytra course over here. And there's this big purple space that I think was an auto brewery area or whatever. But nobody really goes over there anymore. I think it was Shay's base, and Shay's inactive right now. To my left, for those of you who watch Joe's videos religiously, or at least semi-regularly, you might recognize this church from episode 140. This is the church where he crossed over into during his coffee-fueled fever dream and annihilated us all with blazes and dolphins and endermites. Oh my. Yep, this is the Blaze Church. We were able to repair all the damage and everything. Yeah, isn't it neat? This is Vin Shoken's church. She's the one who yelled, face the wrath of my diamond hoe, if I remember correctly. Yeah, she built that. It's freaking cool. Down here, this is what we built on our live stream that was a celebration for Joe's birthday. We planted all this. We laid this all out so that we could give him something fun. And so, welcome to Joe Thrills. This is the amusement park. So we have our ticket taker over there, and we have archery practice and a log flume ride, and our prize-winning pig, and a working roller coaster. And this is iJump. I would show this to you, but the last time I gave a tour and I went and did it, I hit the corner and died. I'm scared to space because if I do, I'm gonna die. See, like that. Thank you. Thank you, Parker. And then over here, yeah, I died showing a couple of people. It's like, oh, it's perfectly safe. Splat. Just splat. So yeah, not taking that risk anytime soon. Well, yeah, the torches are there. I mean, we probably should, put in sea lanterns or something, but yeah. And then this is the food court. So I sell teal colored t-shirts. Oh, somebody bought some. Awesome. Okay, I'm gonna take that and put it in my ender chest. That's good. I sell cake and I sell poultry. Turkey legs, technically. But, so that, yeah, there's that. And there's a hedge maze, too. So there's all kinds of stuff in here. Yeah, the struggle is real, Yergi. The struggle is definitely real. Okay, so that was Joe Thrills. And then we're gonna come back around this way. This is all new. I don't know what this is. Somebody must be working on something over here, because I have no idea. Exterior. Oh, this is debris. This is a mini game that's in progress. I don't know what kind of progress it is, but oh, that's your mini game space. Oh, okay, yeah. So that's in progress. I actually forgot it was over here. So let's come through here real quick. And there are a bunch of starter homes, and I'll I'll spare you the starter homes for all the different people on the server because that's the majority of what's in Spawn Town. But I do want to show you all. I do want to show you all the underground mall. Come on, you can do it. Run. I'm not that slow. I run faster in Minecraft than I do in real life. I'm not demonstrating that right now for some reason. Okay, so let me show you all the underground mall. Because we have, our villager trading and our melon farm and stuff like that. Like this is our mini farm and our villager trading hall is in here. And then this is an ender pearl and golden carrot store, our end shop, our trident store. We have community storage over here that's available to everyone. We have a concrete maker over here. Our tree farm is over that way, I believe. But I really want to show you the mall because I think all of you will really appreciate this mall. And the fun fact of it is that the majority of it was built, or at least the stores were built within the last 6 months. So the mall is still relatively new. We have a TNT shop over here, and we have Murgiopolis in here where you can actually swim, which I think is kind of neat. The store sells conduits, turtle helmets, and that kind of stuff. Come on, get out. Thank you. Let's see. Let's see. Dane's mining shop, Slacker's leather shop, ice, um, TNT, and this is okay. So this is the first of my 3 shops. This is my coffee shop. This is Coffee Undergrounds. Um, I have a kitty in the back named Tiger. Did I bring the raw cod? No, I did not. Sorry, Tiger. You're out of luck. So I sell Fleetfoot Brew, Espresso, Bold Roast, and then I also sell Black Widow Blend, which is poison, and Slow Falling, which I call tea. Let's see, we have Vin's Bookshop, and I'm not sure who owns this or what it is, but it's in progress. We have Stoners, which is probably one of the funniest names of a shop I've ever seen. The campfires underneath are a nice touch. Hey Slacker, welcome to the stream. Let's see, so this is coming up from Cara Sophia. I think that she's going to use that for her end shop. Leaful has a banner shop coming soon if they come back to the server. They've been inactive for a while. This is Sixie's cartography shop. So, I mean, this is just a sample of some of the stuff and some of the maps that they've done. Decemberary. So there's that. There's a chalkboard. There's let's see, plain black screen. There's monochrome screens, so Doc's sensory deprivation, Green's infinity room, green screen, blue screen. This is my favorite one though. This is my favorite. Hold on, let me see if I can get stop. There we go. Blue screen of death. It reads, something got majorly effed up, and Windows has been shut down. Rip all your unused works. Error blue underscore screen underscore of underscore death. If problem persists, have fun tearing your hair out for the rest of the day. Press F to pay respects. They did this on their own, and it's rightfully 16 diamonds. They also made this Victorian wallpaper. This is all out of maps. This entire thing is maps. Yeah, they really are space. They really are. This I think might go in my coffee shop, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I know, right, Ivory Shark? It's amazing. They are ridiculously good. So, and they also have their book here and stuff like that. So they did a really nice job with this. And we're expanding too. We actually have a news network. It's called Jody News. Because that's the name of the server is Jody. Joe Hills thanks you. So we have our own little news area here. I'm the special correspondent, and hope you'll see stuff about that soon. There's a 14. There's a fortune cookie shop, a redstone shop, and then another 2 shops over here, and then Dr. Dorito's skincare shop. So you come through here, you walk in. Oh, this is all gone. Oh. Space. Looks like a creeper took out your stuff again. But at least it didn't get your legit diploma. Your diploma's sound. You're still a doctor. So that happened. All the reviews that we wrote. Best skin ever, will shop again. Space is the best. It's dope. Awesome. That's fine, Space. That's fine. Creeper's gonna creep. What are you gonna do? Okay, so let's see. So then coming around this way, we have Kiss My Glass. This is my glass shop. I sell all 16 varieties of glass. I have to restock it at some point. There's spruce and acacia. It's called Acha-Cha Real Smooth. Supposedly a wither rose shop is coming, but slowly. This was a beacon shop until episode 140. Then Slacker's Casino, which now that he's back, it's being restocked. In fact, I think it is stocked. Is it? There's stock in here! He restocked it! Yes! Okay. 1 diamond per box opening. So, he has the ender chest. Alright, everybody. Let's see, do I have space in here? No, I don't. Okay. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. Do not break shulker. Press button if you paid but don't want the stuff you get. No refunds. Okay. So, I know that I'm gonna end up with a full shulker full of stuff, and my hands are full. I should have dropped all this stuff off before we went on a tour. So, we're gonna hold that thought, because I have nowhere to put all this stuff. And I don't have a chest on me either. Do I? No, I don't. Okay. So, sorry about that, everybody. Let's see. Fally's Very Vegan Shop. There's a dye shop. Redstone shop. Then this is the lava shop, modeled after the Sears Tower in Chicago. So I've got Happy Fun Sauce over here, and then Antacid over here, which is fire resist. Ores, emeralds, vines, paper, the nether brick rack shop that I abused during one of my latest builds, and by abused I mean clean them out. Leafle's landscaping shop, and then Melon's secret shop, whatever that is. We're gonna honor that it's a secret and not walk in. But that's basically the mall, everybody. Just so you know, I'm gonna probably get hit by phantoms again, and that's fine. We're gonna come up this way, because we started expanding out past Spawn Town beyond Joe Thrills. And then over here, you see some of that purple area that used to be Shaves and the 140 church. But over here on this side, we have an Elytra shop that is currently out of stock. We have our Secret Santa area. We did Secret Santa this past year, and there's a whole like holiday area over by the ice biome where we exchanged gifts. And then my other build, one of my first builds, from when I started streaming. Oh, for crying out loud, I was waiting for that. Come here. Oh, there's 3 of you now. Okay. I appreciate that Parker's looking out for me. I do. But now he's in my line of fire. Yeah, that's alright. He'll get them. You can see it in the distance. I built a pumpkin spice latte over there. So that's my vacation travel mug. And I forgot to mention that Parker's house is behind mine over by the lag babies by Mascot Farms. He's kind of hidden and obscured by the wall. But yeah, so that's the pumpkin spice latte over there. And then... Oh! Nope! I am not dealing with you right now. Haha! Woohoo! I've never killed a witch before. Yay! Go me. Okay. Okay. So. Alright, looks like Parker's gonna keep me company and make sure that I don't die. I appreciate that. Let's see. So we came around this way, and there's the town hall again. Which way were we? Oh, we were gonna go back to the Nether Hub. Because there was one other thing. There were one or two other things I wanted to show you. We're gonna go past Fally's mansion. Because I think you'll all get a freaking kick out of it. Because he got pranked too. The thing is with me, my server mates, they absolutely love to prank me. Just because I'm easy to prank, and because I don't really bother getting back at anyone. Because why go through all the trouble of going through the motions of pranking someone when you can just have them think that you're gonna prank them? That's good enough. So yeah, we're gonna take a field trip down to Fally's because Fally's place is right over here. And then I'll show you two of the other places, and then you really like the way the blocks are mixed? Oh yeah, we put our spin on everything. Like this is my nether tunnel. Sixie actually is a whiz at doing the math. So, so they took care of that for me. So we're gonna come through here. We're gonna go visit Fally's place. Now Fally has his own server called Fallycraft, and that's where he spends the majority of his time. But occasionally, what does that sign in Fally's tunnel say now? Hold on, let me go look. And avoid the phantoms. It says Portal to Fally's place. Oh, this one. It says that. I'm not going to repeat that space. I don't know who put that. But it was kind of... Okay, so we have this, Oh, the post is made out of diorite. Awesome. Don't tell Iskall! So this is Fally's place. As you can see, he was pranked. Someone thought that it wasn't well lit enough and got tired of him having to fight creepers all the time. He never bothered to take the torches down. None of us really come over here because... yeah. Oh, it's definitely safe now. It is. So this way is to one of my later builds. And I did this for my server mate. They actually have a YouTube channel. It's called Jarander at Home. And he did this two-part series where after the Demiurge visit, his skin turned orange. And he was trying to cure himself of it. So he visited Dr. Dorito first and then visited me. I was a witch doctor. Trying to fix his skin. And no, you can't catch me, so bite me. So as I run. So this is Mascot Farms. This is where I grow. This is part of it anyway. This is where I grow all of my wheat and my pumpkins for the farm. I wanted to have it spread out. And I also don't I don't do the automated farms because A, I'm not good with redstone, and B, no. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I'm not good with redstone, and I prefer to just do everything myself, and that's fine. So we're gonna come through here, and so this is the cabin in the woods. And so I built this for a Durander's episode. It has a bubble vader in the back, and then a side entrance here. Okay, so this is where I grow nether wart for for all the potions, and then down in here, there it is. Down in here, this is where a lot of my potions are brewed when not in the coffee shop. Um, it looks really spooky. It feels really spooky. It worked for the episode. It did the job. Um, all the carpet that you see here has an ender chest underneath it, except here I have chests for storing all of my items that I need for brewing. Kat, if there's anything in there that if there's any potions in here that you want, let me know. Hello, I like your stream. I just followed you. Oh, thank you. That's really sweet. I appreciate that. I haven't been streaming that long. I just celebrated my 4-month anniversary and just figured out how to do emotes. And I actually have my first emote that we're using tonight for the first time. It's a coffee hype emote. So please feel free to use it. Okay, so that was the cabin, and then through here, um, I use the poppy so I remember where to go. This here is the passageway that leads to the Nether Hub. This is my portal, and this is my artistic interpretation of the Persephone and Hades myth. So Persephone is represented by the pomegranate on the floor, and then Hades is represented by all the nether brick reaching out to take her away. Notice that the floor is basically untouched, and this took me about 2.5 months to put together. This was just a cavern. Oh, thank you. I really do try. I try to be as good a person as I can. I'm flattered by that. Thank you. Um, so this basically was a cavern that I had hollowed out, and this build I actually built twice because the first build that I started, I basically had finished it, but it didn't match what I was intending to do. And so I tore the whole thing out and started over. And to be honest, I think I spent about 60 or 70 diamonds in the mall buying prismarine and other stuff for it, and I don't regret it for a second because this came out really well. The vines were kind of accidental. The vines were another prank that Space Dorito played on me, which was hilarious because yeah. Yeah, so I used prismarine, sea lanterns, nether brick, red nether brick, um, and netherrack. The netherrack is what I'm really happy with because the texture looks like pomegranate seeds and juice, which is great. And so it looks like a pomegranate split from top to bottom. So that's really neat. And then magma blocks in here to represent the underworld. I don't see the underworld as hell, by the way. I just see it as just a place you go. And then I wanted to keep the aesthetic here in my nether tunnel to keep it kind of dark and foreboding and kind of moody. So it's just nether brick, red nether brick, and lanterns. Just something just basic. And then it says this way to Persephone and Hades' room. Does the NJ in my name stand for New Jersey or my initials? It stands for New Jersey. I'm from New Jersey. Let's see as I run through here. So let's see, what else can I show you? We have all of our spider spawners. Oh, wonderful, awesome. Howdy, neighbor. So let's see, we have a bunch of farms. We have Skelly Farm. We have basically every farm. We have from Skelly to Creeper and everything in between. Um, the only farm I haven't been in is the Enderman farm because Endermen scare me. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, Endermen scare me to death. Let's see. The Wither Skelly farm and the Witch farm. Um, we built the Wither Skelly farm and the Witch farm just a few months ago, which was a lot of fun. The Witch farm was a lot of fun because it was a great experience, like all of us coming together. Let's see, have to go to bed. Well, have a good night, Cam. Thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Hope you can make another stream soon. And then a lot of the people who are on the server, they live in this area, like off of this area. Let me see if I can find. Can I find M's place? To M. Parker Hart. Okay. Let's see. I think it's this way. Okay. Here we go. I think it's this way. Villager Trading Hall, Sugarcane, Old Iron Farm. No, that's not it. M's further down. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. M's further down. Because I want to show Utopia, because it's so good. Cat Lord and Parker is over that way. The new slime farm is that way. M's East Portal. Is this it? The East Portal? I'm going to find out. Let's go. If not, we're going to go on an adventure. That's fine. And I realize it's 1:45. I should probably go to bed soon. Jeez. Oh, Okay, so. Utopia's down the green tunnel. Okay, I'm gonna go back that way then. For some reason I thought she was down the pink one. Alright, so I'm gonna try the green tunnel. Back we go. Yeah, so M is building this. She calls it Utopia because View is her last name, I think, or was her last name, or no, is her last name. Wait, M's base is down the pink tunnel. Is it? I need Utopia. So it's down the green tunnel. Okay, so I was there before. Okay, so Vin's base is over here. Let's see. So it's probably further down past me then. Let's see. So we have Fally, we have me, we have Anna and Izzy over here. And then we have Shay and Christina. Then Mick, Aviva. I've actually never been down this far. I've helped build it, this part, but not gone down this far. Vin Shoken. That's her base. Alright, Space, I'm following you. You're telling me where to go. Yeah, this isn't done. We didn't finish this yet, Space. It's not down this way. The bulletin. You usually just walk from spawn? Oh, alright. Hold on. Yeah, because I want to show everybody, because it's so good. I want to give people what they want to see. Wait, does she even have a, Does she even have a portal over at Utopia? Hold on, I need to eat. Ivory Shark says I'm just building the suspense. Yeah, well, I'm trying. She said she set up a portal. Okay. So which is it that you're showing us? Something that's good or something we want to see? Smartass. It's Utopia. Of course it's good. Alright, hold on. Because I remember Utopia is this way. Once I'm up in the clouds, I'll be able to see it. Let's see. There's Space's thing. Okay, that's too far. And then Utopia is where? You can't tell me oh, there it is. Okay. Hold on, we're here. Oh, hey, look at the stuff that's not rendering properly. Awesome. Okay. Yeah, I got it. So welcome to Utopia. This is M's big build. It's an urban wonderland, in my opinion. So we have 2 sets of apartment buildings here. My apartment is in that building over there, the white one. Let's see, this is going to be a mall with shops. And I have a shop in there, I think, at some point, but one thing at a time. And then, let's see, let me come around. This is the courthouse. So you walk in and then, you know, judges over there and stuff like that. So this is the courthouse. And then this is the mailbox, the mailroom. So all the houses get mailboxes. All the apartments get mailboxes. All the mailboxes get mailboxes. Thanks for the follow. I think the jail is here. Because, of course, if you're going to have a courthouse, you might as well have a jail. And this is a work in progress. Like I said, everyone's on the new server that just opened this week. So everyone's kind of kibitzing around in there and, like, starting off new stuff. And then, yeah, that's... one of them's the library. Hey, voyeurist. Good to see you. How have you been? Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Just as an FYI, everybody, I'm not going to stream for too much longer because it's seriously almost 1 a.m. here, and I probably should have stopped an hour ago. But I'm just glad to have you all here. Okay, so Utopia's down the yellow tunnel. Remind me to keep that in mind, Space. Utopia's down the yellow tunnel. That's okay. So yeah, that right now is the majority of our server. Minecraft sleeps for no one. That is true, but on the flip side, we sleep so we can play. Because the worst thing that happens is you're in the middle of a build and you're so tired that you fall asleep and then a creeper comes to hug you and you don't even know until you find out and then you're totally toast. I died once and lost all of my stuff because I fell asleep, went idle, but that was after phantoms killed me, and all my stuff despawned. So 0-10 do not recommend. At all. Not in the slightest. So I just want to say thanks very, very much for all of you coming out and with part of the raid and, you know, being so supportive, you know, to Joe, because I know most of you came over from his stream, and I appreciate those of you who have stuck around this entire time to go through to be a part of the tour and everything. I love giving the tour because I love showing off all of my server mates' builds. I like showing mine off as well. I'm not, you know, I'm not gonna be subtle. I actually really do like my builds. Even though I feel like my server mates are more talented in that respect for me, and they'll tell me otherwise. But, you know, I'm gonna flatter them as much as I can because they're good people. We're all patrons of Joe's, and we're not just this, you know, like, odd hodgepodge. We're a very close-knit group, and even when new people come in, we're still close-knit with everyone who comes in. There have been a lot of people who've joined over the last couple of months since I came in, and I mean, we talk every day, and we're there for each other, and it's just a beautiful, supportive space. And he's the reason why I started streaming in the first place. A lot of people might not know that. Like, he encouraged me to do this, and so um, for him to continuously show that support also means a lot too. And Kat is gonna ride that boat behind me till the cows come home. Although they are home, they're over by Mascot Farms. But again, I just want to say, like, thanks so much, and I really appreciate every single one of you. If you really like my stream and you're not already following, hi, interrupting cow, you're just in time for the end of the stream. Um, you know, please feel free to hit follow. I would love to see you all in another stream um, one of these days. I normally stream Tuesday nights at 9, and I try to stream um, Saturdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sunday morning. Um, Before I go, Menmaru asks, do you not have any shulker boxes? Actually, I do. Let me let me show you. Um, I just did not have any on me. Hold on. I need to, like, hold on. What did I do? Something just switched. Oh, because I'm in the wrong thing. I need to hit escape. That was my bad. Okay. All those shulker boxes are mine. I have 8 shulker boxes. I just didn't have them on me when we left. It didn't occur to me to have anything because when you all came in, I was in the middle of doing this. I was in the middle of building my mug, and so I couldn't. Yeah, I got zoomy because it got a little weird. Because for some reason I ended up in full screen, which is weird. Um, so I have all those shulker boxes, but when you came in, I was in the middle of working on the saucer, so I just happened to have all my stuff on me, and just, like, just went right off and took you guys on a tour.